Bitch, I live in a fucking trash can.
All righty, testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2. Hello, hello, hello. What's going on, chat room? Hello, everybody. What is good? What is good? We're live. We're at it. Hello. Am I coming through? Pressing buttons, chat. Let me see you. Hello, YouTube chat. Hello, Twitch chat. Okay. Boom. We're back at it. What is going on, everybody? Today is the final day of free Capcom Cup. Today is group stage day 3, phase 2, which will decide the final qualifiers into the top 16. And there's also, I believe, some group stages for Street Fighter League going on today for Capcom Cup 12. After this, it's all pay-per-view, baby, and we will not be watching and we will not be reviewing until the full broadcast is out for free 10 days or so after Capcom Cup actually concludes. So this is really the end. This is really the end. We can see it on Battle Hub. You can attempt to see it on Battle Hub, but you might be excluded from the limited amount of space that the Battle Hub servers can host, and also due to the fact that it might not work, and also there will be no commentary or like a full broadcast. So it will be a limited experience if it works. And also you can't record or rewind or anything, and it will be, you know, starting, it'll be an all-night affair if you're in a Western time zone. But when starts in the Battle Hub? When it starts, brother, what do you want me to say? It's in Japan, man. It's gonna be starting at midnight tonight or something. If you're awake now, just don't go to sleep for the next 24 hours. I don't know what else you want me to tell you. Are you allowed to restream the Battle Hub stream? I mean, no. I mean, you can do whatever you want. They're being very vaguely threatening. You can attempt it. Capcom is saying it's not possible. I do think it is technically possible. But they would, who knows? They're threatening to take down content that leaks Capcom Cup. We'll see what they actually enforce or not. Slurpees and stuff, thanks for the 77 months. Appreciate that. Oh, 90 months. Jeez. Watching mine the hub. Shameless. Shameless. So these are the groups we will be watching today. So if you were watching the previous 2 days for the groups, the way it worked is the winners out of the groups on the winner side went straight to top 16. And the players who qualified out of the losers, they were then funneled into these phase 2 groups. So this is the losers qualifiers out of group A, B, C, D, E, F, and so on and so forth, right? So that means out of each one of these groups that we have for phase 2, group A, group B, group C, group D, only one player will actually qualify into the top 16. Only one. The other 2 in each one of these groups will be eliminated today, and there's nothing you or I can do about it. The way these players will be facing each other is they will be doing a 3-way round robin, and the winner of that will proceed into the final top 16. Top 16 will be our first to 5 single elimination bracket, so it resets. There's no winners or losers bracket in the top 16. It's just a single elim first to 5. So these players, even though they already lost a set during this tournament, they're basically just going the long way to earn their way into top 16. And so that's going to be what we're going to be checking out today, and maybe some Street Fighter League stuff as well. And no spoilers, please.
Bitch, I live in a fucking trash can.
No spoilers. Superior KJ, thanks for the 20. I'm chilling, man. How are you doing? 1 second here.
Yon Angel and Kincho. Then Group C, NotPedro, Ryukichi, and Zerna. Then Group D will be Chris Tartarian, Jack, and Ryhan. That concludes our introduction of Phase 2 and each group. Thank you very much.
ありがとうございます。 それでは本日のスケジュールをご紹介いたしましょう。なお本日は1つの対戦台で大会を進行し、2つのグループの試合を交互に実施してまいります。
Now let's go over today's schedule. Today, matches will be held on a single competition stage. We will alternate between matches of the two groups.
さあ大まかな時間の方書いてありますが、こちらもライアンからお願いいたします。
はい。試合開始は11時10分頃からスタートです。グループ A と B が始めます。13時15分頃からグループ C と D が行われます。すみません、13時20分からグループ C と D が始まります。
そして、こちら16時頃から、ストリートファイターリーグワールドチャンピオンシップが開始予定となっておりますが、こちらの方はね、大会の進行などもありますんで、はい、あくまで暫定の、スケジュールということでご了承ください。はい。
So, at 11:10, it will be times to start groups A and B. Then at 1:15, it will be 1:20. It will be time to start groups C and D. Then commencing around 4 p.m. will be the start of the Street Fighter World Championship 2025.
We're back. Let's watch these matches. If there's any like hype walkout or interview, feel free to direct me in that direction after the fact, but otherwise I'm just skipping straight to the action. We got 9 hours and 45 minutes of this VOD to get through. Juicy Joe Bravery. Phase 2, Group A, Match 1. Bravery eliminated Kawano and Ending Walker back-to-back out of Group B, which was a big surprise. This is Bravery's maybe best Capcom Cup performance. Juicy Joe eliminated Xiao Hai in the run back. Overhead fireball connects. Combo. He's going to go for the safe jump. That's a perfect parry. Oh, he challenges there, huh? He's -2 there. Oh, and she's getting creative with the options with the teleport there. Mach 1. You guys ready to cop up the money for the production? Oh, got hit by the late hooligan slicer. Bravery represents that mix-up, man. He actually goes for it. No way. What a perfect parry. What a perfect parry. Damn, Bravery really back in his seat there. I paid for it. I mean, I'm not going to tell you it was a bad expenditure, but probably was.
Here comes Labushka. Blocks it out. A lot of drive gauge being taken away here from Bravery. Fantastic blocks. But he did get hit by the
nice throw attack. That was definitely plus. Backdash. Oh my god. Throw to throw. He's gonna get another level 2 for flip's sake. Oh my god. Yeah, level 2 again. He just spent one. Oh wait, tap parry, then he got hit. He wasn't blocking. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. All right, tied up. First game.
But luckily enough for Bravery, he has preserved his super bar, but so has Joe Cola.
These are first to 2 as well, I believe. Oh, didn't properly optimize that. Got an extra jab in there. Thought it would be hitting grounded. Mid-screen amnesia is all over the place. That way, he's burnt, man. Oh, he just goes for the DI immediately. Sneaky. Sneaky. I like that option because if Bravery thought he was going to do a meaty to burn him out and he tapped parry, he would have just ended up wasting his drive gauge and going to burnout. That's interesting. That's like a really a quick reaction test. Do you try to parry and then end up pressing parry too early to get a perfect parry and go into burnout and just die anyways? Or do you accept going into burnout and just sit there and block? It's actually an interesting time to apply just a raw DI. Because it's the risk is actually lower. Uh-oh, technical issues? Joe is telling something to the TOs. See, this is why you watch the VOD. Wait, what did they say about commentators? We missed it. Controller check. This one was 15 minutes. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, the controllers have been checked. Less frames. Damn, he's really going for the perfect pairs. I mean, that's what you got to do. Cammy can give JP a little bit of trouble with the jump options, but just forego anti-airing and just try to react to the dive kicks with parry. I'm kind of wondering if Bravery will start mixing in regular jump-ins and maybe like empty jump grabs. Meaty spike for the plus frames. Almost got a trip guard on that. Nice drive rush in. Trade combo. Spends the bar to pause the drive gauge, get the corner. Yeah, there is a lot of amnesias coming out of Juicy Joe, and they are working. Interesting routing. Oh, see, no anti-air. Regular jump from Bravery works out. Forces the burnout. Oh my god. Early air grab actually worked out of the dive kick. Drill in. Oh, he tried to go for it again. He had the read on the dive kick. Oh my god. Dude, Hooligan is so real now. That used to be like a troll move. If you did Hooligan, it was like a sign like, hey, I'm actually not a good player. but now Hooligan is so real. That early dive kick to bait an anti-air was not a good idea. In general, Joe's been doing really good at not falling for the air trajectory options from Cammy.
Another one. Nice and close. I can smell your breath. I like that. Just walk back, walk a little bit. Looking for that dive kick, but the timing just not there in the spacing.
What changed about it to make it real? Just the frame timing on the Hooligan Slicer. The overhead option with it. You can't block low. And yeah, he's really going for the amnesia gusto. In certain timings, you can jab it, but if it's really meaty, the slicer can still actually interrupt your jab. Yeah, people just aren't as familiar with this interaction. Look at that. He just stole the game with that. It depends on the interaction. There's interactions where the Hooligan Slicer can be meaty enough to beat jab. But the grab activates earlier, usually, than the Slicer. So standing to stand jab can be dangerous. One option is, of course, just using DI. Just holding down back and then doing DI is an option sometimes. Because a DI will always punish the Slicer to a big combo. But I would be lying if I told you I'm 100% familiar with dealing with a Hooligan heavy Cammy. It was pretty safe to just down back against Hooligan before. Got the crack stream. What I understand also is that the Chinese stream on Kuaishou is free to watch for anyone in China. So you just need to get a proper mainland China VPN. Nice punish. Chip? Yeah, nice sequence. You need a proper mainland China VPN, and then you can access the main Chinese stream.
Destination. Only dollar signs in his mind right now.
So, I guess China just doesn't have to pay. Dude, he's getting so many perfect parries on the dive kicks. Yeah, that's what I feel like Bravery needs to force is be a little bit more proactive with regular jump-ins. Like basically you die in this matchup by trying to do your normal anti-air game. And Juicy Joe has a really good strategy. Just fuck it, I will block, and then if I see dive kick, try to perfect parry. Oh, that's going to be huge damage. Punish, counter optimization. Are you dead? Oh my god. You might be... Okay. He doesn't believe it's going to kill. That was crazy. That optimization was on drive rush and punish counter crouching medium punch specifically.
We're gonna sit there very patient because
Oh, it is first to 3. I don't know why I thought the round robin was first to 2.
most of us lose as we get older, but Joe is still young enough.
Okay, it's first to 3 all the way. Even with the round robin.
And one of the worst scenarios you could ever be is up in the corner with OD above your goddamn head. It just be like that sometimes. And Joe, a lot of border work even behind that, had that not worked out, Joe had all the range and rhythm to work with. 2 games and
Don't be whiffing. Yeah, see how the regular jumps are just not being challenged. And there, Bravery finally got him to whiff on the parry. That's why Joe did try to do parry drive rush OS if he does the dive kick short, but he kind of lost the interaction. So I see Bravery starting to adapt a little bit on the jump angles. Not that much, though. He loves that throw to super low plus frame dive kick. Juicy Joe has perfect parried that multiple times. Oh, my God. No, he didn't get the punish. Nice interruption. He thought he would get the combo there. Oh, my God. Yep. Joe using the portal coverage to his advantage there. Oh, my God. Hooligan to empty dive kick to jump. Punish counter. Oh, he's going ham. Bravery says, you're going to guess. What do you... Oh, he spent the drive gauge. He got the hit. Oh, he could have juggled that if he was cracked. He could have fucking gone for level 1, maybe. Okay, any counter hit conversion, he'll convert to super. Bravery is very good about that. Level 1, he blocked no chip. Gets the meterless punish. Bravery cranked up the offensive momentum there. Brings it back. Okay, okay. Uh-oh. I think Bravery's catching a rhythm. Oh, he's caught a vibe. Big shimmy. Plus frames on that one. Punish counter throw. We got a 1. Oh, GG. GG. Perfect on the side of Bravery. Hold on. My man locked in. My man locked in. Are we in a rush today? I mean, the VOD is still 10 hours, so we'll be in a little bit of a rush, but it is also Friday. So we have a little bit more breathing room. Just a little bit. Are we all turning Chinese tomorrow?
All right, 2 apiece. I mean, this is tricky now.
Listen, where are we all from?
Let's recap how it's unfolding.
All right, break it down.
We're seeing the perfect parries on the dive kicks, but then Bravery...
No, we're from Beijing.
Amnesia is still being successful, but now that he's baited...
It's tonight.
Is he going to do it again or still let it rock? He's trying to do...
Dongbei.
He's trying to play a platformer. Regular jump, light dive kick, or drive rushing. Yeah. Maybe he's going to hit more crouch feeding to drive rushes. Who knows? But it looks like the White Knight has brought out the signal.
Anyone from Huobei?
Looks like he went vintage shopping the other day in Harajuku and picked up some arms.
This looks nice on game.
Guangzhou? I mean, pick your province, pick your city.
As you mentioned, last game.
Bear in mind as well, it's a round robin, so this is important.
Yes,
so this actually might favor MenaRD in terms of the longer.
Oh, you're right. The Richards, the air-to-air Bravery using different buttons now. The extended reach on that heavy kick is amazing. Back throw, departure.
He jumps back in there. You see that as well. And then I saw that well-timed drive rush.
Oh, nice, perfect parry. Oh, doesn't get the punish? I thought the crouching medium punch would be fast enough, too. I guess he had to go for jab instead. I'm not sure what the tiebreaker rules are for the Esports World Cup and Capcom Cup format, actually, because in round robins, a lot of the time... Wow! He spent all the drive gauge just to force the burnout. Whiff on that jump back air grab on the dive kick read. Also gets punish countered. But generally, in round robins, it matters the game differential. I'm not sure if it matters for this format specifically, but, you know, you might be concerned about not... Even if you win 3-2, it's like, oh, it would have been better to win 3-0, and it can matter for a tiebreaker, for example. Nice. Oh, good defense. Look at the defense from Joe. Oh, but he takes the throw one more time. Oh, and it's the fucking hooligan hand in the air. Oh, my God. The hooligan is the difference maker. It's crazy how much Cammy has changed, and I think this is... someone asked how Punk felt about Bravery's performance. I mean, he was popping off for Bravery on Twitter. But I think this is the evolution of the character. We've seen players like Bravery and players like Mickey, when they utilize Cammy, they do utilize Hooligan. I think she... Oh, my God. The grime has to be part of it. Like that grimy instant overhead fuzzy setup back into the corner. Your drive gauge. Okay, he's going to go for the safe jump. No, he just goes for the regular grab. Throw loop city. Overhead. He spends it. He's going to get level 2, but it's too late. He doesn't spend the meter. Ooh, hold on. CA on the side of Bravery. He's taking the grab. He's getting pushed closer to the corner. Oh my god, it's always the hooligan, and Bravery takes the headphones off. This is not a Punk Shanghai situation. That is the optimal conversion. That is the difference maker right there. Bravery, after dropping down to losers, eliminates Kawano, eliminates Ending Walker, and beats Juicy Joe in the first match of Phase 2, setting himself up to sit pretty to potentially qualify out of this group with Juicy Joe and MenaRD in it. Dude, Bravery is on one right now. Juice ran dry. Man, Bravery. So, yeah, MenaRD, Juicy Joe, and Bravery. Meanwhile, Shaka, Yon Angel, and Kincho in Group B. I'm guessing they're going to run in parallel with each other. Man, it was the hooligan. Juicy Joe just wasn't ready. Yeah, see, like, they had the... On the stats here, the win-loss, the plus-minus, the game differential. I'm not sure the difference between game differential and battle. I guess that's your record overall. Like, your win minus your loss over here. And then your rounds. So, these are probably the tiebreakers. All right, perfect. We got more JP. So it's Yon Angel, who qualified out of his group by double jeoparding Kaba up against Shaka 22, who was playing amazing yesterday. Who did he eliminate yesterday? It's slipping my mind. He took out a big name yesterday. NL. He cooked NL's Akuma, forced NL over to the Luke, and kind of bodied him. Now, interestingly enough, I think this is one of the better matchups in the game against JP. Dalsum can make JP very uncomfortable at ranges where he can't control with his zoning options, his ability to float in the up left of the screen, and also a lot of meaty projectile options so he doesn't have to engage with Amnesia. So it's a matchup, just like JP forces a different game plan for characters like Guile, Dalsum forces a different game plan for a character like JP. So it's a rare matchup where JP can't play his basic level 1 game plan. Nice punish on the float, though. Okay. Oh, he drops it. Doesn't get the portal Oki. Nice anti-air from Shaka. He's ready. He's ready. Dalsum players are amazing at buffering into super, converting from lights into super. You kind of have to if you want to get a combo. Mixed. Actually, you have to hold that when you're in burnout.
Take that back. I don't want that. I know what it is.
Well, I know a character who does, and unfortunately he had to take it. He had to pay a tip on that as well.
Damn, he tipped. Out here? That's great.
Oh, big jumping. Immediate level 2, huh? Can he get all the way to the corner? Oh, he goes for a cheeky reset. You don't want to hold parry on those because he can just empty cancel all these things and go in for a grab. But he had a little side swap. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up. He has low drive gauge and no super meter. Oh, he challenged. That was very actually precarious for Yon Angel. Ooh. Okay, snipes the jump there. Wait a minute. He spends the level 1. Plus frames. Takes the grab to Yon Angel. Hold on. Shaka's working on a comeback here. Oh, no whiff punish on that stand medium. That was an opportunity. Wow. Wow. Shaka in the lead. No way. What a fucking comeback. That was definitely Yon Angel's game. And he missed his meaty throat pressure, ate a back throw from Shaka on defense, and Shaka ran it all the way back. That's kind of a little bit of a tilter there for Yon Angel. He has to keep it cool, because that was definitely his game to win. And he kind of threw it away. Plus frames. Yeah, meaty projectile options. You can't just wake up Amnesia on Sim. Plus frames, nice space in the drill. Oh, sneaky DI, like I mentioned before.
Okay, I think he messed up the spacing for the combo he wanted, so he had to improvise there. But it's the good
That got a little weird.
improvisation, and it's actually gonna
But
get
nice conversion.
here.
Wow, dominant round. I'm going to rewind a little bit. Just like I mentioned before in the Bravery Juicy Joe set, this is the exact other side of that potential mix. So, you see here, Yon Angel actually goes into burnout because he tried to parry. So he has a pixel of drive gauge, right? And Yon Angel thinks, oh, let me parry this. But because he doesn't get the perfect parry, a tap parry spends half a bar drive gauge minimum no matter what. He whiffs the parry and he just goes into burnout and he's just doomed. However, if he sat there and didn't do the parry, he could have actually reacted DI and got out of this. Or maybe looked for like a throw option or something else or regular amnesia. But that's why doing DI when they're below half a bar drive gauge is strong, because there's one less option that they can get, which is like tap and hold parry. So it's actually a pretty nifty mix-up. So we saw on the other side, Joe did that as well to Bravery.
That's a Bob Ross combo right there. Happy accidents.
We'll take it.
Enjoying Capcom Cup so far? I mean, I am, but I don't know if I will after this.
Strategy so he can shift gears. That's what it's looking like at the moment.
Extends a turn. Wow. All right, just sprinkling in the command grab. I think that's the first JP command grab we've seen this entire tournament. He can just throw, though. Yeah, but he's not in burnout yet, so he's not thinking about the anti-DI strats, right? It's like it throws a confusing option in a weird scenario really quick. So yes, if he is cracked, he could immediately switch his mental stack to anti-burnout defense mode, but it catches you off guard. That's the whole point. That's the whole game of Street Fighter 6, is how can you cycle your options and catch your opponent off guard. Teleports through the spike. This is tough. Okay, meaty drill. Oh, regular dash in into up back float drill spacing. Oh, he spends the drive reversal. I like that. Kind of preventing a potential easy level 2 activation as well for Yon Angel. Oh, perfect spacing on the fireball. Just made that that heavy punch whiff into the spike level 3. Isn't throw a good default option against close DI and drive rush? Drive rush? No. Against drive rush? No. Throw does not beat drive rush. What I'm saying is he wasn't in burnout, so he's not thinking about using throw against DI. Parry beats all DIs, and you don't have to differentiate between an airtight DI string or not. You can only throw DI options out of specific buttons into DI, and if it also does back medium kick into DI, you cannot throw it. It will beat all options. You're oversimplifying it. There's a lot more to think about. Otherwise, everyone on the planet would just always throw every DI, always, and it would never land. You know what I mean? I missed this. What happened? Pedro makes stuff for the big 4 months. Thank you. Drive rush slide through the fireball. Yep. Burst drive rush options are always a threat. It's not going to kill, though. Hello, Brian F. Have you considered ignoring Capcom's guidelines and streaming the finals for our enjoyment? Yes, I've considered, but I'm not going to have my Twitch and YouTube channels deleted by the Capcops. Capcop's going to be vigilant? Yeah, probably. I mean, I salute whoever goes through with it for their own sacrifice and or for testing the limits of their authority. You know what I mean? Like, I salute to them. I'm not going to risk it. But if someone says, fuck it, I got nothing to lose, and they go for it, you know, all respect to them. Won't be me, though. I will just watch it when it's freely available in a week or two. Yeah, burned himself out to secure a combo conversion, and that's a big part of why this matchup is a problem. There's so many ways for Dawson to just make the spikes not relevant. Regular amnesia? Oh my god, he got the pickup. He just mid-screen regular amnesia limb, teleport around the spikes. Oh, he did a little light whiff to fake him out, make him whiff an amnesia. Okay, teleported out of there. Pick up. Oh, he messed it up. He wanted jab, drive rush, cancel to a forward heavy kick or something. Okay, Shaka's parrying. He has to guess on the throw or not. Yeah, good defense. Yon Angel, nice. Nice nullification. Yon Angel right there could have, it was a strike throw situation. So he could have thrown Shaka, and that's why he did jump up forward to bait out a throw tech from Shaka and then allow the last ghost to punish the whiff throw tech. But Shaka just held his ground and just didn't tech. So if Yon Angel went for the grab, he would have won there. It was a mix-up.
Feels like as he just approaches, he's going to get more and more. He's actually spinning quite a bit. Excuse me.
There we go.
Nice.
Sometimes I think Yon Angel does a trig lab in the wrong position.
Oh man, he's been teleporting so often. That's another big threat. Shaka's running a clinic on how to play this matchup right now. Nice interruption. Low drive gauge for Yon Angel. Meaty projectile. Ooh, is he gonna spend it? No, he keeps the pressure. This is looking bad, my man. What do you got, Shaka? Throw loop. We got two. Amnesia's been irrelevant. Empty whiff drill baits out the Amnesia. Shaka with a dominant 3-0 over Yon Angel, showing his power with Dalsum and his knowledge of the matchup. Now that was a clinic, man. Shaka has been playing amazing. Well played the Shaka. Yon Angel not out of it yet, though. He's got more to go in the groups. Have you considered becoming a professional commentator and going to Capcom Cup? You won't have to pay to watch and will instead be paid to watch. The reality is I definitely get paid to watch more while restreaming. That's the harsh reality. Maybe not. I don't know. In general, the life of a commentator is a lot of time investment for little return. And people also don't like you. Commentators do not make a lot of money. They do not make a lot of money. They tend to hire the same people over and over again. It's hard to break into, and people just shit talk you all the time. So, in my opinion, it's a field that has very little return. I would do commentary as like, you know, got invited to one event or do one thing here and there for fun. I would never try to pursue a commentary like consistent career path ever. I don't have love for the game of that. I do like commentating the matches on my stream and sharing that with you guys, but that's fucking free, dude. It's so much easier. There's none of the stakes. It's all the upside, none of the downside. Don't have to, you know, pretend to give a shit about the sponsors. Don't have to deal with filling air when there's downtime and technical issues. You can just talk shit with the chat. It's way easier, so much easier. Having to be the actual connection between the organizers, the community, the players, having production in your ear, talking to you to guide you through things, doing the calls, actually commentating the match, throwing and transitioning between the matches, the downtime, the scoreboards, the sponsors, throwing the calls over to, you know, the interviews and other production segments. It's a lot. It's not just the actual part of commentating the matches. You don't fuck with Chipotle? I actually do fuck with Chipotle.
It's kind of hard to do because one thing I really like.
But I mean, I don't care about every sponsor. I appreciate sponsors sponsoring FGC stuff, though.
Ground himself again and go back to the original game plan and stick with it. And as I said before, just to reiterate, sticking to the basics could be anything but easy at times.
Punk probably makes more money from his streams and general content creation than tourney winnings in a year. For Punk, it's debatable. If you win enough premieres, it can add up. But you have to have an amazing season, and you also maybe just have to... If you win Capcom Cup, for example, you'll make more. I don't think Punk's making $1 million per year from his content at this scale, right? That's not happening. However, unless he's got some crazy sponsorships going on. However, beyond that, yeah, in general, if you're like a really good player, you're probably making more from content.
Lanka experience, and then there's a separate category known as MenaRD.
It's a Capcom Cup Evo champion right there, man. It's one.
Ryan loves those egg rolls at Capcom Shield last Capcom Cup. What Pagoda? What were they called?
Things do get dicey.
Did they still sell? Were they still advertising those in Capcom Cup 2024? Rob was doing Pagoda interviews left, right, and center, or Padoga, whatever they are. Padoga? Yeah, I'm sure that's it. Sounds right to me.
I think Buck has one of the best defense in the game, if not like the best. He might actually have the best. Now I think about it. Might be top 3 spot at this
I don't think they sponsored 2024.
Just going back to the Air Blanca ball, I think
Love when Rob was eating those cold ass egg rolls. Rob had to eat like 40 of those egg rolls to get through the day.
yeah, the time you're going to delay.
To film all those interview segments, he had to eat a total of like 40 to 50 egg rolls. Mans is sick of eating, but he got to get the right take.
A little bit of a mean JP, but his mindset, that growth mindset, is what makes him such a lovable and worldwide sensation.
MenaRD up against Juicy Joe. MenaRD was looking challenged by Dak Corgi during phase 1 of his groups.
And if it's the safest thing to do, that's when the Air Blanca ball comes out.
70% chance right there to work out for him. I like that. And that also puts you still low on the drive gauge. As the Ishia comes through, still low, but might be able to get the side switch. No, we're going to get outside the corner.
Yeah, Big Bird beat MenaRD. That's why he dropped down to losers. And Dak Corgi almost eliminated him. He had to fight tooth and nail just to make it into this phase 2 position.
I don't want him to get started for that to happen. But he builds up that pressure with the jabs, things like that. But the OD stopping the rainbow ball from coming through perfect there. Can't slide that distance, so I do like him not going to attempt that.
Oh yeah, true, he can't slide, but watch out for the
anti-air
slide as well. That's
nice.
thing, but he is going to hop his way in.
Ooh, doesn't fall for that. You know, MenaRD, of course, is legendary in the JP matchup. Kakadu was a thorn in his side in the first season of Street Fighter 6, putting him to losers before top 8 qualification for EVO 2023, stopping him on his way, I believe also, again, for Esports World Cup, putting him into losers for one of the 3 CPT premieres. Like, Kakadu was consistently there, kind of being a big roadblock to MenaRD's perfect season. And finally, MenaRD got the big win with EVO Japan and Red Bull Kumite at the end of Season 1, beating Kakadu along the way. And since that point, he was kind of beating the brakes off of Kakadu. Did it at EVO Vegas again. So he knows the matchup, but Juicy Joe, don't count this man out. That was a massive perfect.
I know that sounds so crazy, but relative health is real good, and Apple Day keeps the Blanca away. And that amount of you can't get in and get your pressure started is everything.
Great reaction to that. Wow, yeah, you can punish the heavy Blanca ball with DI, but you have to get the really like perfect late timing to actually get the punish. So most people just opt for perfect parry. It's very easy for that DI to just whiff. That was great timing. Oh, another whiff teleport. MenaRD kind of getting caught off guard with the basic spike teleport shenanigans. Still goes to the well with the late air Blanca ball in to mess up the anti-air timing. Yeah, see, he's trying to make him hesitate. He's even representing regular jump there as well. Level 2 on the side of MenaRD goes for the overhead. Damn. Jumped over a regular heavy punch that time.
Dude, we've got to give credit to Joe for that defensive sequence, but Mena did not. He was not deterred. He continued to try and ruffle the feathers and open him up. Now the lightning beast.
Oh. Rainbow ball over the crouch heavy to the other side. Straight to the corner. Blanca-chan going down. Delay. Up back air ball. Bait on the amnesia. 3 hits of Blanca-chan. Gonna get another one down here. Plus frames on this. Regular grab. That's gonna be a lot of damage. Look at the drive gauge situation as well. 1, 2 throws now. A meaty on that one. Clean sequence. Returning the perfect. They're going at it right now. We're going at it.
as well. A different character now. How does Juicy Joe respond in kind?
Will they release Season 4 trailer at Capcom Cup? No. I don't know, man. They don't do any announcements at Capcom Cup. Also, I don't know what a Season 4 trailer would be. I don't think they're doing that anymore. They just don't seem to really try to put any flair or anything for the community at official Capcom tournaments anymore. They really don't give a shit. They just do the event and that's it.
No overheads landing at all. Mena with the protection.
Yeah, I don't think they care, and that's I really do think that has to do with the separation of the esports division and the dev division. Like, because they've been so separated, it just completely lost that connection. Ooh, okay, uses the teleport also for the mix after the perfect parry on the splash punch. I don't even know what you call that move. Yeah, Alex will be releasing after Capcom Cup, so we have that. So they've already put all the trailers out for that. Mid-screen throw, Oki for Blanca. Level 2 activation. Bye-bye, drive gauge. Oh, my God. You dirty, dirty, dirty man. I cannot believe he baited the drive reversal right there. Like, of course. He's like, you're going into burnout. You're going to drive reversal. I feel like I haven't seen that layer on MenaRD's Blanca level 2 activation. Oh, don't take your turn back, up back regular Blanca ball with the punish counter. MenaRD is flowing right now. Okay, couldn't guess correctly every single time. Back throw for Juicy Joe. He's going to set up the portal Loki. Yes, OD. He goes for the button. That's massive damage that connects. A little bit of drive gauge chip, but appropriate challenge from MenaRD after. Oh my God, do not anti-air. Too many mix-up options. Man, he goes for it. Okay, classic. He's going to spin the second one. He could have level 1'd again there, but he's choosing to save the meter. Just builds the space, but any chip is going to do it. Yeah, you are in a bad spot.
What's been very difficult is the times that Joe has amnesia. It's actually put him in burnout.
MenaRD getting into the zone. Getting into the zone. All right, Joe, what do you got? No big deal, man. This guy just beat Kakadu over and over and over and over to win multiple EVO titles. No biggie. He's thinking about it. No big deal. Oh, imperfect parry on that. A little bit of a lucky back throw for Joe there. Stagger Sand MK. He's in.
You can maybe let it rip, I guess, to get the throw.
All right, sorry, I got to figure out dinner plans. We're back. Oh, Blanca ball in for Oki, jump back. Do I like jerk chicken? I don't really get Jamaican food. Or maybe there is Jamaican food. I haven't had that much Jamaican food. I wish I had more. It doesn't seem to be that prevalent anywhere I've ever lived. I don't know any spots. I had pretty good jerk chicken when I went to ECT one year. Do I like jollof rice? I'm sure I would love it, but I've also never had it. I've never had that much Jamaican food. Been missing out. Not even in Miami. I mean, I moved out of Miami. I never had agency in Miami for my food. You know, I was there as a dependent, and then I went to college, and then I moved out, right? It's not like I had that many options. And no, where I directly lived, there was not any Jamaican food where I directly lived. I lived in the very south part of Miami that was very Mexican heavily influenced, so there was a lot of Mexican food. And everywhere else was Cuban. So maybe in like slightly more northern parts of Miami, near South Beach, there would have been more Jamaican food, but there was not Jamaican food where I lived.
going to help you build up some of your drive gauge as well. So damage for another mix.
Okay. And you're still burnt. This is so... Oh, no. So you got the stun. Oh, that's it. GG. Hey, set play. Hold on. Juicy Joe bringing it to MenaRD. If Juicy Joe wins this, that's going to send this whole group into chaos. Because he lost 3-2 to Bravery. And then if he beats MenaRD 3-2. I've had Jamaican food, but like I said, not often. It's only been when I've traveled.
Oh my gosh, that is... Oh, having to wait for somebody else's game. Get there when we get there. 2-2 so far. We're going to run this to the limit. Oh, no.
I feel like most Jamaican food, you have to like know a person who's gonna like cook it out of their kitchen and bring you a plate. Like every time I see people talk about good Jamaican spots, it's some local person just making Jamaican food. And I don't know that person. I would love to know. I'm sure they're out there in my region. Like what the Jamaican food I remember having at ECT that was great was out of a food truck.
No level 1. Word. Not when the sun comes through. Little mini, just the two of us. Bring your son to work day. Works out here for MenaRD.
Nice anti-air. Okay. Oh my god. Up back Blanca ball. It's too good.
Has he missed the Blanca ball today?
I don't think so.
Not in this set anyway.
Not at all. I don't. Oh man, here we go. Level 2.
Right, it's do or die.
Okay. Blanca Chan down. Guess. He goes for the hop. Okay, parries. Works out for Juicy Joe there. Oh, no. He pressed stand MK. Just a regular jump in. Are you dead? Oh, my God. MenaRD takes it 3-2 over Juicy Joe with the regular jumping at the end. After representing so many other options, it's just regular jumping. MenaRD's offense is 12 out of 10, man. It's crazy. It's actually nuts. So I think Juicy Joe is mathematically out of it. That is a bit of a heartbreaker for Juicy Joe. I think he's out of it. Guaranteed. Yeah. 3-2 against Bravery and MenaRD. Damn, dude. Well played to Juicy Joe. He did his thing for sure. Eliminated Xiao Hai. Caused the big upsets. But he's out of there. That's tough. That's a tough one. So it comes down to Bravery and MenaRD. And so whoever wins that, that's who makes it out of the group. Meanwhile, Kincho and Yon Angel. Same deal for Yon Angel. If he doesn't win this set, he's out of the tournament.
His sequencing, make sure that he always has something in his pocket, is able to stay stable. And I feel like those moments are going to happen a lot more because of that bar build he is focused on doing. He likes to spin. He likes to get it.
Here, but because
Okay, first check. That's a good sign for Yon Angel.
Capcom Cup 12 thus far, and already Kincho's walking into danger with his face.
Nobody got me. Crouching medium punch got me.
And you know that Kincho's going to know this matchup. I think Terry does pretty good against JP.
He's just trying to check to see what the safest way, or maybe even the most exhilarating way, is to get it. Doesn't have niche to kick things off.
Oh, you got hit by the bombs after?
Terry, take for another departure. Take that space. It doesn't always have to be about finding an opening and finding some damage.
Woo! Almost got the punish there through the fireball. Are they in the sumo arena? Yeah, they're the Ryugoku Kokukigan. Come on, man. You don't recognize it? Oh, my God. Backdash to drive rush in full screen overhead. That's a Terry classic. You practice that? I've had practiced it before because last year we did the draw show and a podcast thing for Capcom talking about it, and I was like, oh shit, I got to be able to pronounce this. And I did a few videos on Capcom Cup, so I had to practice pronouncing it, but I have not practiced it this year, and so that was kind of just like pulling it out of my memory banks and hoping it came out right. When I did the Capcom Cup recap last year, I had to practice that over and over just to get it for one line pre-recorded. The Ryugoku Kokukikan. And I don't even know if that's correct. I don't actually know. Blanca is probably like bottom 10. Please stop talking. I will have to report you for misinformation to the proper authorities.
safe right now. Just get some as much chip as possible. Oh, and that's not gonna work.
No, he did not mean to do. Oh my God, Yon! No, what is happening? Major spaghetti. Major spaghetti. What the fuck, Yon Angel? What is going on? Okay, level 2 to save the day. Yeah, he's... Okay, he knows. He knows. He knows. Major spaghetti all over the place. By the way, I don't know if you guys know, but we have on the Twitch channel, I added the spaghetti emotes. Maybe I made it Cook, BFF Cook. I was thinking about updating the emotes a little bit. I squeezed that one in there. Delicious spaghetti. That was crazy. He wanted to do the optimal drive rush punish, went onto the other side, dropped the punish twice, had level 2 to clean up the slop. I've noticed a lot of people dropping combos punishments in tournament. It's nerves. Generally, the Capcom Cup setups, since they've been in Japan, have been reported to be very good. It's just nerves. Oh my God, that was so sick. He did dash in regular amnesia on a read of a wake-up drive reversal because he's in burnout. Couldn't carry the momentum all the way, though. He's dead. Yeah, you can't do nothing about this. Oh, wait. He didn't believe in the string for the chip. Oh, hold on. Almost.
I did mention this yesterday. When Yon Angel plays against people,
It's also potentially that it's just a different setup, different environment. You have to adjust your timing from what you're comfortable with your setup, even if it could potentially be less lag, more lag. It's just, that's part of the offline tournament challenges. You need to adapt and adjust your timing for whatever conditions you're under. But that really sucks when it's lag. But it can also be a little weird when it's less lag. Oh my God! Anti-DPOS tech. No, Yon Angel, you're on the precipice of greatness. You dropped that combo so many drops, dude. That's like the tech I was talking about before with drive rush cancel into DI to bait DPOS. JP can do it with drive rush cancel into OD amnesia to punish DPOS on drive rush cancels. But he dropped the conversion. He gets the counter DI, and you might be dead, my friend. Oh, he didn't do an optimal combo? Okay, he kept it really simple, just to get his drive gauge back and to put him out of burnout. You're probably dead. You got a regular amnesia in the tank. He has projectiles to chip. There's one, and he gets clipped. Yeah, damn, dude. Kincho takes it. Barbasword, the big 55. Appreciate that.
That's the thing, right? Because of the combo route he chose,
he definitely could have killed, though. I think so. I think he was just playing it safe. Tournament combos. After all the spaghetti, I don't blame him. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I'm gonna go for the game plan rather than for the opti. Because he'd have to probably land the round wave, heavy round wave into driver's medium.
He didn't fall for the spacing trap on that target combo there. He done the delayed stand fierce. I like to call it the employment button.
Or maybe just OD crack shoot.
That was a very audacious read there. Didn't work out.
I'll be trying to put the fries in the bag.
Okay, go stand MK. Set up. Just solid corner control. Wait a minute. JP gets to play. Takes all that screen real estate. Oh, nice. Perfect parry OS. Yon Angel didn't respect that option, so he went for Fireball to heavy spike, predicting he would be in block stun lockdown over there. Not knowing that Kincho is nice like that. Perfect parry drive rush in. Punish the whiff projectile. DP on the overhead. What are you doing, my man? Oh, he's trying to end your career. Terry overhead is so disrespectful. Oh, this time he goes for throw. I love the mix of the option. Yes, he's been mixing in his approach so many times. On Angels can't keep track of the rhythm. Drive rush, heavy power wave into a button. So that would have caught amnesia, for example, right? Like if Yon Angel reacted to the drive rush with amnesia. Also, probably would have baited out a whiff jab if Yon Angel challenged. Dude, Kincho's just going in. He smells blood.
inside Yon Angel's head. Rent free at the moment here, Kincho.
Nice. Light sequence.
Yeah, you see that. This is why he's in the back. That's
I feel like Yon Angel needs to represent walk forward or jump out of the corner a little bit.
Can't convert that far out. Unfortunately, Kincho alone on the drive gauge, but again,
Okay, drive gauge. Nice back dashing.
back dash. Yeah, the back
I don't know if he should have spent the drive rush there. Okay, it's working out though. Pick up. No! A little too close. He was too close, so the second hit bounced him over his head.
whip punishes.
Damn, that's a huge mistake, actually. Now he's in the corner.
Is the opener right there.
That could have been just a massive combo into Portal Oki in the corner instead. Exactly. He beats the Amnesia. Man, that combo drop on the spike pick, the Portal spike pickup, got him killed. This is it. If Yon Angel loses this round, he's out of Capcom Cup. Amnesia works this time. He goes for it. Okay. I think Yon Angel might be a little bit okay with that because of the drive gauge cost. No anti-air. He's a little shook, man. Kincho's been throwing him so many looks, he can't keep up with the air approach now. Oh, nice whip punish. Immediate level 2, he's going to side swap here. Oh, no. Oh, Kincho saw that. He tried that on Shaka. This next touch will kill. Oh, tap parry! Loses to the overhead, Yon Angel. I feel your pain. I know exactly how that feels. Oh, man. He tried to tap parry, then didn't block the high-low after. The burst drive rush options. He mixed in throw, mixed in drive rush immediate button, mixed in drive rush halt momentum with round wave to beat out Amnesia, and then finally drive rush late overhead to beat tap parry. Yon Angel did your thing, made it to phase 2. Well played. Major mark in the tournament. That spells the end of Yon Angel's Capcom Pro Tour season. He's like, okay, where do I go now? Where do I go? Yeah, Kincho. So it's going to be Kincho up against Shaka, right? It's going to be interesting. No JPs left? I think Tokido's in... Oh, no, Tokido's out, right? There's Yon Angel. Juicy Joe just got eliminated. I guess that's it for JP. Bravery versus MenaRD. Bravery on the run of a lifetime right now. MenaRD fighting the long way through the loser side to make it into the top 16. Catches MenaRD holding up back. He did it again. I think MenaRD held up back in the first interaction. That's why he got hit, non-counter hit, and he just did it again. Stand heavy kick, anti-air. Blanca-Shan down. Hold the mix. Oh, he just goes for the grab. Gets the combo here. Oh, no, just pick up right. Oh, my God. I've never seen that combo like that. I've never seen that combo that way. That is crazy that he got that. Doesn't spend the super, but just gets the Blanca rainbow ball in front.
I didn't even know that combo.
The fact they had the space trap for that to happen and then converting right after. Chest kiss. Good stuff here, MenaRD.
Jumps away. Yeah, I think he's trying to anticipate the dive kicks coming out. There it is.
Oh, dive kick makes the anti-air whiff, drive rush in. Nice. Oh! Correct guess. How many correct guesses can you get on MenaRD, though?
Corner combo, so he's gonna have to drive rush, continue the pressure, gets a grip right after it. We're just gonna block it out. Can't take
Okay, working on a perfect. Delay jump out for Mena. But it's to no avail. Perfect with the 69 every time.
That's interesting because Mena might need to opt for doing raw EX up ball because some of the attempts he's tried to jump out or Bravery just doesn't care. He's actually just doing his frame traps and keeping it grounded.
Random drill. Bravery just has the perfect sprinkle of aggro, disrespectful cami play, which I definitely think is the way the character has to be played now. Oh, no. Bye-bye. Oh, low mix-up in front after? Bravery had too low drive gauge to even attempt a parry out of that situation. Does he go for it? Does he go for it? Reset on the combo. MenaRD. The pacing he plays at, man. Are you going to be ready for that? He does a lot of the drive rush meaty setups as well. They're probably plus 11 setups on that. Let him OS things, and also just makes your timing hard to keep up with. Overloads your mental stack. So much green on the screen. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Oh, that was punishable? He did a really close stand medium. Bravery got the punish. I don't think he was ready to actually get a punish on that.
Okay, interesting take here, but then he's going to have to go for that. Resets the damage scaling and gets a conducive position. Good block on the overhead there from Bravery. Yeah, he's still trying to stop him from holding up.
Oh, sneaks in the dash of crouch heavy. Classic Cammy right there.
Dash up in your face and hit with the crouch fist, because that's very good against top level players.
Dash up, big ass button with plus range behind it. Got it on hit, perfectly done here for Bravery. He bombs just in case he's trying to play a crouch. He's gonna kick that one, blow that up. The throw.
Nice throw there, well spaced dive kick. Nice double air ball. Oh, sorry, rolling attack there from MenaRD.
Takedo could spend the next 8 years playing JP, and I never remember it. Not gonna lie, Shoto gameplay is just synonymous with his name for me. Yeah, I mean, that's a you thing, though. I get what you're saying, but, you know, Takedo won majors and non-Street Fighter titles. He won majors with Vega in Street Fighter 2. He won majors with Urian left and right in Street Fighter 5. He was the best Street Fighter 5 player at the end of the game with Urian. So, I mean, I get that legacy is something that you define in your own brain, but that's definitely a you thing. That's not a Takedo thing. Nice! Back, medium, anti-air, punish counter out of the air, conversion to level 3. Jeez, dude. That was huge. That was huge. Bravery, hold on. My man's Bravery is the monkey wrench in the bracket right now for everybody.
Focus right now. They know the implications of this match. The person who wins this, they're out. They're going to actually get out of the group into the top 16. They need this. Oh, wow, he gets it again.
Weird angle for the heavy kick.
Walked out of the throw range. Felt it wasn't close enough. He's in. Oh, he needed that. His drive gauge was not going to survive, or not going to be in a good spot if he didn't get the parry. That was huge. Dude, the back heavy punch landed. Oh, he didn't get the combo conversion? Oh, man. Bravery is flowing. Drive gauge, yep. What are you going to do about it? Hooligan Slicer in for the reset. Offensive pressure. Oh, just a little bit too high up, even with the burnout. Get the plus frames. Spends the driver's jab for the offense. Can he find the DI? Oh, goes in the front with the dive kick. Okay, DI stun is off the table. Baits the DP. Look at the momentum. My man is like, you feel me? He's looking out to the crowd like, yeah, I'm really like that. I'm really like that. Let's go Bravery. I'm happy to see Bravery popping off. Like I said, he's been in so many Capcom Cups and hasn't got the respect on his name and got the big wins that like got the crowd going. And I think this format, along with his significant wins, have really made it count because he's gotten big wins in the round robin but never made it through to the next phase. With the elimination format of the day 1 and day 2 groups here, everyone is so significant. So, not bait again? Is he going to spend it? Wow, he's going for it. He's going for it. Keeps the combo nice and short to secure the burnout as well. Get his drive gauge back. Level 1 on the side of MenaRD. It will kill. Goes for the bait. He baited! Oh, no, he didn't bait. He committed. He committed. He committed. What up, Mad Gear? What's going on, man? We're enjoying the last bit of free Capcom Cup. I thought he drive rush jabbed. I think it might be character specific, but when they're in burnout, you can generally do low forward drive rush block to bait reversal level 1s. Okay. Finds the hit into the corner. He's been guessing really well against Mena's DPs. Damn, his drill spacing is great. I'm so surprised how well back medium is working. He's not doing crosscuts or anything, just back medium. Okay. Next touch kills for Bravery. This is crazy. Oh my god, shimmy with the perfect. My man can't believe it. He's one game away from eliminating MenaRD with a perfect. This is nuts. This is actually nuts.
I need a heart rate monitor for Bravery, right? Yeah, look, he's getting hot and flustered, but this is the thing. No. Oh, okay.
He's praying already.
No, I like this, but this is
I feel like he's feeling it too much, I think.
because I think he knows he's getting closer.
I'm a little concerned. I'm a little concerned because MenaRD
Because again, Mena
thrives in these situations. MenaRD has been on the verge of elimination twice already during this Capcom Cup. He lost to Big Bird, almost lost to Dat Corgi in round 1 of phase 1 of groups. Lost to Big Bird, then almost lost again in losers finals to Dat Corgi. Had to bring it back from being down 0-2, I believe. Ran it all the way back. MenaRD's X factor is his clutch factor. The fact that he's been in these high pressure situations and he's managed to claw his way out of them over and over and over again. Meanwhile, Bravery is on the run of a lifetime right now.
You wouldn't be ready to parry there. No. I think you'd be weird if you parried there. That's me personally.
The danger here is the psychological battle, the mental stamina.
That varies from the ground and from the air. Forcing NRD to not be able to do the things he was doing on defense. We haven't even seen a parry attempt every so often. That Ryukichi doesn't hit where it needs to. The heavy kick don't really hit where it needs to.
Let's see.
Can Mena stop Bravery, who has been an absolute tear in terms of aggression?
It's MenaRD running back. Bravery, do you close it out? MenaRD hasn't had an amazing Capcom Cup run in Street Fighter 6 yet as well, which has been pretty surprising considering how successful he's been everywhere else.
No, the mountains. Side switch. Gets the counter hit like this. What do you mean by that?
DP on the side of Bravery.
First bust out we have seen from Bravery.
Oh, no whiff punish on the crouching heavy. Nice jump back, air to air, and the late cancel to the charge to get the knockdown. Woo! And empty hooligan there to bait out the anti-air.
Okay, he's going to reintroduce them. I think we're going back to what happened in the first game between these two.
Oh, doesn't block the overhead. MenaRD is in there. One more throw is going to kill. Hop after to bait the wake-up tag. Dude, Blanca has crazy options. Blanca has crazy options. What an option, dude. John Baguette, thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate that. MenaRD level 2 activation. Okay, he's in. Throws it down. Guess. You whiffed. Get punished. Guess. Okay, he survived the level 2, but this is a lot of a big deficit to come back from. Oh my god, what is happening? Plus frames. MenaRD's in cruise control this round, it feels like, this game. That's easy. That's easy kill. Wow. Quick game and response from MenaRD. Synchronized water sip. Oh no, he's getting the shoulders loose. MenaRD has the shoulders loosening up. Little tick there he does between games and rounds. It's a little dangerous when he starts busting out that move. Oh, misses the air-to-air, but Bravery already committed to the parry, so he couldn't get a punish. Okay, a little bit of spaghetti to start, but they just kind of forget that it happened and move on. Drive rush in behind the whip, crouching heavy. Nice. Uh-oh. No! MenaRD's getting tricky. He's getting tricky. Blanca chance set up. Just keeping it airtight here, attacking the drive gauge. MenaRD's getting into the zone right now. Nice air-to-air. MenaRD has control. 3 straight control rounds for MenaRD. Oh, the shoulders are loose. The shoulders are loose. Bravery, you got to lock in, man. This might be the end of the Capcom Cup run. Oh, surprise overhead. I don't know if I like him going crazy after winning that second game. Level 2 down. Good tech. Okay, he whiffed. He had an opportunity. No conversion. Up back Blanca ball, and he's in the blender. Okay, parry. He survives one mix. He gets hit by the cross-up lockdown. Gonna get the cross-up. That crossed up? What the fuck was that? Finally, anything for Bravery. He tries to bait out a response. Nothing from MenaRD. He has only a throw's worth of health. And up back Blanca ball mid-screen. We'll take it. MenaRD should have been out. If this was first to 2, he would have lost to Dat Corgi. He would have lost to Dat Corgi again. And he would have lost to Bravery here. But in the first to 3 sets, MenaRD has had the download every single time. it goes all the way to qualify to top 16 through the long, long loser's path to get into the first to 5 format. Shout out to Bravery, though, man. Bravery had a hell of a Capcom Cup. Like I mentioned many times, it was time for him to show up and make the world put some respect on his name. He did his thing. Been in Capcom Cup qualifying out of Singapore for quite some time. Took out Kowano. Took out Ending Walker. Defeated Juicy Joe. And took it all the way to MenaRD to the final game. So, shout out to Bravery. Did his thing here. Dude, it's crazy that when they show the highlights, it has the commentary baked into it.
Big lead. There's a part of you as a high-level player where you have to learn how to close things out and not let it get to you where you overextend too much. So,
is this what the pay-per-view goes towards?
That being said, and the reverse of things, MenaRD didn't let the pressure get to him, didn't fall.
They have double commentary. Let me add triple commentary on top of this. I cannot believe they have double commentary on the the highlights. That's nuts. Oh, wait, so who's MenaRD going to play?
Yes.
MenaRD plays Mickey. Did he play Mickey at Street Fighter League, or did they dodge that matchup? It was mostly MenaRD against Shanghai, right? I forget who he was fighting, but MenaRD had no problems with anyone at Street Fighter League USA. All right, Kincho versus Shaka for the next qualifier to top 16. Let's get into it. Kincho beat Torimeshi in order to qualify into Capcom Cup in the first place, so you know he knows the matchup. I think he went to losers, though, then had to reset the bracket, if I remember correctly. But Shaka's a different beast. Shaka's been having a great Capcom Cup as well. So, you know, Kincho's going to know the matchup for sure. But is he ready for Shaka out of Argentina?
Maybe it might have to be a perfect carry just to reduce the scaling, but just to get in, because position is imperative in Street Fighter 6.
And keep the bar up too as well, so you can spin on your own terms where Kincho would like to.
Okay, he's keeping him out. Finds the cross up to keep making Kincho chase, and he smells the dry rush incoming. Nice interruption there from Shaka. Same spacing trap again. Didn't Mena lose twice to NL? NL is the one person that gives him a lot of trouble, but NL ended up not making it into the top 16 or this phase 2 groups because of Shaka. I think he lost to NL once, though, and he won the other one. But historically, NL's given him a lot of trouble compared to like most players on the planet. Oh, he tried to have some tech there. That was... Hold on, I'm going to rewind. He did meaty standing medium punch into rising tackle just in case it hit to dodge the fireball like a Hail Mary. That was very interesting. You get a follow-up after that? Like, oh, like if the fireball trades with the DP? Javits type combo? Interesting. He didn't have enough health then. That would have been crazy if that worked. I thought they weren't going to upload until a week later. Yeah, they're not uploading the top 16 until a week later. We're not watching top 16. More than a week later. Oh, beta level 2. What's your punish here? Oh, he just goes for the grab. That's the opti. Oh, you're dead. You are dead.
I mean, of course, he saw it there. No need for the level 3 because you get a lot of damage. Because remember, your drive gauge depletes before the extra super gauge for the.
Shaka, another name I didn't pay attention to before. Definitely on my map now. You gotta give every name some respect, man. You gotta pay attention. Shaka's been at the top of the game for South America East for a long time, where Blas qualified out of. He qualified in 2023, but unfortunately couldn't attend due to visa issues, or 2022, I believe. So he's always been super strong. The reason why I knew Blas was up and coming and like a player to watch out for was because Blas was beating Shaka to qualify before he popped off at Capcom Cup 2024. Nice conversion.
Get out of the corner.
Simply trying to parry. Nothing ridiculous. Gets the back over reset.
Shaka played Sim in 5 as well. Yeah. He qualified in Street Fighter 5. He had a really good sim.
You're dead.
I mean, he's 38. As far as I know, he's been like one of those like lifelong sim players. I don't know what he did before Street Fighter 5, but he's always been one of the top sims since Street Fighter 5 and beyond.
We saw that sly little reset to get the back.
MenaRD also had trouble against Any Walker. He got cooked at EWC. Yeah, but that was one showing. He got destroyed at EWC for sure. That was only one showing. NL has done it over multiple showings in tournaments. But Any Walker's also out of the tournament. NL, his other roadblock is Fudo. Fudo's always been a problem for him.
Knuckle again. I like how he's timing the business.
And I think he dodged Fudo by qualifying through losers.
Done out of frustration.
I think he would have played Fudo if he went through winners.
Anyway, wow, what a perfect parry. Gonna get the back throw here. Is Shaka.
The reversal, nothing to do with driver's back. Really kick he initiates on his own terms. With a blessed bunions. Deep with that dive kick. I like that drill.
Oh, walk in, teleport out, checked.
Good backdash again. He's really trying to buffer a button into one of those limbs there. Is Kincho, but he
Oh, he found the punish, but that's not gonna do enough. He needs to guess right, quick. Yeah, nice defense there from Shaka. Holds the ground, gets the anti-air.
He jumped, he could have been smoked, but again, Shaka has been pretty damn good about finding these anti-airs. When at least it's like a close to mid-range from Kincho.
Are you going to stream the top 16? I cannot stream the top 16 because it is pay-per-view.
Medium.
No one will be streaming the top 16 besides Capcom and whoever wants to risk having their streaming account banned and a potential DMCA takedown.
he's gonna establish.
No, I'm not supporting the pay-per-view. I will watch it when it's free.
Hold on, is he gonna power guys? No, safe jump instead.
Oh, nice timing on the heavy. That is a round, meterless, good starter.
Boy, as soon as Kincho pops him in the corner, it is long for man because it's like the drive reversal might not come out.
It is long for man. I like that phrase. That's one of my favorite UK phrases.
Yeah, he's back up in the range where if it does win,
I drop that every once in a while.
he wants to the fireball, stopping Shaka, who does want to drive rush on the ground quite a bit.
Do I have any guesses? No, I don't know who's in top. No spoilers, man. I don't even know who's in top 16 yet. I will give my predictions once we finish the top 16 and see who's in it. I will give my predictions, and then I'll find out in 10 days.
The super, that was sick. Usually it's hard to get burned. I mean, that jab is kind of shallow, so it's difficult to punish that, but he got the ball off the fireball. The super drains the drive gauge. We leave the corner, no, we stay long range. Oh, we're initiating.
Oh, wait a minute.
Be careful what limb he pops
Kincho has CA. Can he find a clutch CA? No, this is bad. This is done. Yeah, nice. Nice control from Shaka. 1-1, tied set.
His options were limited. He couldn't run away because if he pop out Yoga Fire, he could teleport, he could float, and then it mess up your jumps with the timings. He couldn't do a buffer.
Not getting spoiled after over 10 days. Stay off Twitter. No, it's easy, dude. I just I will it out of my brain's memory. I memory hole it.
Beautiful read, drive rush. Overhead system, he gets that DP.
You know, I pull the Men in Black brain scrambler and just fry it out of my brain if I scroll past a spoiler.
That barb to initiate some of these buttons.
I'll just keep alternating scrolling on my phone on Twitter and zapping my brain over and over. Big perfect from Kincho.
Was brilliant. Top level players are
Are you gonna watch top 16 in the Battle Hub? No, I'm not gonna stay up all night to watch a shitty Battle Hub that I might not have access to, has no commentary, I can't stream, and might also just fail.
The follow-up, but he stays in the drive rush, cancels the plus.
There's like 15 things stacked against me not wanting to waste my time watching it that way when I could just, you know, watch the VOD in 10 days.
The gun, he works with the drive rush, stand fierce. Oh, luckily no tap parry. Does tap.
The novelty of it is cool. Like, I would check it out for sure, but I'm not gonna like try to force my way in there. I do think that's a feature that should always exist, but it being proposed as an actual nice conversion. Damn, Kincho is on one right now. That being promoted as like, oh, it's the alternative to watching the tournament and paying for it. That's what gets me upset. I do think it should always be used to broadcast, so that is a great feature.
mental stamina because in these environments, having that mental stamina is huge.
Isn't the Battle Hub stream next Friday anyways? No, the Battle Hub stream is now.
Has been ruining your defense in so many different ways. You can't pull back. If you've been playing Sim for years upon years.
Oh, punish. That's gonna be a tackle.
Reversal, punish, Shaka. Again, that mental
Oh, he used lane change into a backdash shimmy. Hold on, Shaka, you gotta lock in, my man. he's starting to flow. He's busting out the lane change into back dash shimmy combos. You can't let him get away with that. Okay, he beats him to the punch on the green stuff. Kincho trying to flow his way into set point here. Stagger pressure. Oh, drive reversal. That's a little ambitious to keep the offense because your drive gauge is so low. Okay. That's it. Wow, Kincho set point with a perfect.
In confidence here. I wonder if
okay. Shaka, what do you got?
Stick to him like white on rice, and that's exactly what he's doing. Ow.
Well, that had been punished, Lord Jesus.
Shaka beat NL, and who else did he beat? I keep forgetting things. I haven't watched or checked the results because I'm scared to spoil myself. To refresh my memory. Good job, EM? Okay. Oh, he's in there. Early spending the drive gauge, but he has a lot of momentum. As long as he can keep the corner, that's huge. Shaka, what do you got? Oh, I like the idea. Neutral jump to bait out a anti-air. Keeps the corner. One more interaction, and Kincho's going to take it. And that's it. Kincho 3-1 over Shaka with the Terry. That rushdown was crazy. He was very prepared for the matchup. I mean, that's how he got in by winning the World Warrior Japan region. He qualified into the World Warrior, beat the top 8 players out of Japan, won the grand finals over Torimeshi in the Dawson matchup. He was ready. Shout out to Shaka. Big place to Shaka out of Argentina. Been doing the thing for a long time. Finally get to show up to the actual Capcom Cup and put on a show. Took out players like Jabi M and NL. We saw him at Street Fighter League USA doing work. We saw him at Capcom Cup, so he's had a great season for himself. Well played. Should be proud of his performance. Look at Yon Angel as well. So, big ups to Shaka. Did his thing out there. Well played. But Kincho's going on to top 16. So who does Kincho go to play? So Kincho will play up against VX Bao. So will VX Bao go Ed against Terry? I think he would, right? So Kincho's up against VX Bao in the top 16.
That changes when you need to turn the tide.
The way I see it is that all the players are very focused in the set, and everybody has a good strategy against me. But when they're about to win, the strategy starts to look a little bit more difficult to execute because they get excited, they think I'm gonna close out the round, and my emotions never change. I keep my gameplay, it doesn't matter what the situation is.
Okay, amazing stuff. Thank you.
Yeah, he's referencing Bravery there, getting a little too hyped up. I mean, even when we did the Trash Talk podcast with MenaRD, he talks about how he looks at his opponents. He definitely focuses on reading their energy, and he made comments of how he notices that they're nervous or celebrating or excited, and that gives him confidence because their emotional state is fluctuating, and he can take advantage of that.
I feel like everyone...
The opponent in that kind of mode.
I just keep the focus, you know. I feel like everyone is gonna come in as aggressive as they can, and they expect me to break down, but I'm never gonna break down, you know.
Turn the damn music down, please. Why is this music so loud?
Can't beat them, join them! And I'm gonna keep doing my best throughout the set, so it doesn't matter what their strategy is. I'm just gonna be focused on breaking that strategy and getting the win.
Oh, did they hear me?
Thank you very much.
Thanks, production. Agent J747, thanks for the prime. Appreciate that. Thank you. Country is Shaka from? Shaka's from Argentina. He qualified out of South America East region, the same region that Blas and Crime compete in. Oh, I called out Fudo? Oh, for Street Fighter League. I forgot Street Fighter League is here. Yeah, Fudo is definitely like one of his big nemesis. Okay, Kincho. Shout out to Kincho. So who do we got coming up here? Oh, big break. Okay. Hold on, was that Zerna? Sorry, I'm trying to cut through the downtime here.
For the two groups.
Oh, NotPedro. Let's go, NotPedro. The one-man Brazilian army.
After an emotional victory that brought him to absolute tears and captured the
Thank you, Agent J747 with the prime again. Appreciate it. Pedro having a legendary run as well.
After a grueling opening day,
Ryukichi, he needs to... I'm waiting for Ryukichi to let loose, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Ryukichi is always a little too stiff, and I think that shows in his emotional composure. He's so good, but in so many high-level situations. Second place at EVO Japan, third place year before. But, you know, we haven't gotten him to be unleashed. I think he needs to be unhinged. Zerna?
representing the Netherlands.
Hold on. Okay, we got to analyze. What is he dropping here? Am I not tapped in enough to understand what I'm looking at? That's a man and a sports jacket and a dude with a jacket and a duffel bag taking like a gym-looking selfie. Oh, his coworkers? Okay. Oh, I think I saw him post about that on Twitter, but, you know, any spoilers, I scrolled past it. Wait, his title's the Spudmaster? There's too many layers here. Okay, too many layers I don't know about. Wait, did he Mog and or Mew? Okay. He really be hitting that shit, I'm not gonna lie. His face kind of morphs for the the Mog face. He really be hitting that. He like knows how to suck his cheeks in, enhance the cheekbones real quick. Christy, the Dragon of the West.
And bringing the heat from the US West. Give it up for the legend-ranked Ken, who's been a staple the FGC for over a decade. It's Chris T. Representing the heart of the
Ryhan! Oh, what was his intro? What was his intro? Let's see. My man Ryhan, he was cooking with the modern Elena. One of the biggest, probably the biggest surprise out of the group, right? Out of Bangladesh. Modern Elena took out Knuckle Dew. Who else did he take out? He beat Knuckle Dew. And he also beat someone else I can't remember. But he's cooking. Hanao, right. Beating Hanao and Knuckle Dew back-to-back is insane. Yes. That is insane. I've been very impressed with him. Just my son.
He's a former kid turned global.
I gotta say, I think Zerna might be mogging you, Jack. I think he's taking your bit, but doing it better.
On Earth. Please welcome to the stage, the Stair God, Jack.
I'm still waiting for the day where he does this extended stair while walking bit and he just trips and eats shit. Okay, I kind of like the transition between these two cameras. I kind of like that. Okay, I'm skipping through the rest. Transition between the cameras smoothly, that's pretty good.
Gentlemen, but for who is the question?
Okay. NotPedro, Ryukichi, Zerna. One of these three players will make it into the top 16. All these players trying to make one of their first Capcom Cup runs here. Chrisitarian, Ryhan, and Just My Son added as well. Interesting groups here. A lot of surprise players in these, or new up-and-coming players in terms of the Capcom Cup caliber level. Very interesting group. Okay, let's go to the matches. Wait, are we going to get some Ken gaming? This is the Ken block. Are we going to get a Ken mirror match, or is Ryukichi sticking with the Mai? Oh my god, how much downtime? Controller check! Okay, finally. Finally, we're into it. NotPedro versus Ryukichi. Ryukichi does go with the Mai. He didn't feel like Ken could do it. I mean, he qualified pretty much early on with with his points from his performance at EVO Japan. And since then has been working on swapping away from Ken once the nerfs kicked in. Meanwhile, NotPedro, he believed all the way. Sometimes the loyalty pays off. Optimization and comfort. Nice conversion to the corner. Pedro tried to tech there. You can do that throw timing where if they tap parry, the throw hurt box extends and you throw them. But then if they try to tech, they actually just whiff their throw tech or it gets counter hit by the fan. Level 1? Oh, that was a little saucy. I don't know if I've seen that variation. He really maximized the parry, perfect parry damage there with the scaling. That looked kind of hard. There was a manual delay on that. I thought he was just going to go into level 1. Mai does have a few like optimizations like that, but usually it's overshadowed by just how oppressive OD fan is. Nice perfect parry. Oh, challenge of the drive rush cancel. Straight to level 1. Hold the fans. Oh, nice challenge. He challenged the gap in that from heavy punch fan. Oh, he tried to double perfect parry that. We got imperfect parries everywhere. Burns the bar. That's 2 bars spent though. Okay, finds the driver canceled to the throw, but now he's burnt. Ryukichi's low in drive gauge though. Oh, it whiffed. Don't punish. This is bad. This is better for Pedro. Never mind. Nice counter hit confirmed to the level 2. Well played to Ryukichi first game. I don't see Ryukichi do all optimal Mai combos. Yeah, Ryukichi's a bit of a nerd. Affectionately. Calls out the empty Jinrai right there. Oh my! Oh, did he throw his hands up there? Like, man, I fucking tried to check the drive rush. Was that a little bit like what the fuck right there? I agree, Pedro. What the fuck indeed. Oh wait, that throw tech got NotPedro back into the game. Stagger jab connects into the corner suddenly. Mixing the offensive timings here. We got a 2. Did we get a 3? Okay, clears the screen. He's back in. He might just spend level 2. Level 2 will be safe. Stand light kick check to DI. Sneaky timing. That's going to be the round for for NotPedro, excuse me. Okay, level 1 conversion. Oh! Oh! That was safe to the DP. I guess it's not guaranteed, or maybe it was a range thing. Okay. She has level 2 with the flame stocks, which is really good. Oh, he was sneaky with that driver's jab run cancel. So, level 2 is very powerful. Only 1 more flame stock, though. I wonder if he's going to save it for the level 2. Yeah, he's buffering. Oh, see, if he stayed on the ground, he could have level 2'd that. I feel like he should have maybe done OD so we can get a level 1 there. Okay, hold on. Just goes for the airtight throw. Jab, check. Straight to the level 1. It's a range thing, yeah. Mai's DPs, you know, to give her a little bit of nuance, they don't have great horizontal range. So situations where, like, usually an OD DP is a guaranteed punish on the first hit of Ken's Jinrai, and an interruption on the extensions. Mai's DP can have that happen where it's not in range to hit in time horizontally. Yeah, meaty ass stand heavy punch. You know the stand light kick's coming after that. I don't think he meant to do that crashing heavy punch there.
on this, but I can't lie, the fan game has
We got 4 more fans.
we have not seen NotPedro able to navigate around these fans. He's trying to parry, he's trying
We
to
got
get
2 more fans and a level 2 on the side. Enhanced level 2, we got a laser from Mai, so Pedro is not throwing fireballs because that's why you can see Ryukichi buffering the level 2. So Pedro's kind of frozen in place for this exact reason. Level 2, yeah, it shuts it down. It's almost like a modern situation, but not obviously, he still has to buffer it, but the neutral becomes very difficult. Can't throw fireballs. It'll get sniped, and then Mai still has the ability to control space with her buttons and moves. Ryukichi's kind of shutting down Pedro. The game plan of just, controlling with the fans and applying the fan mix and then getting level 2 with Flamestock and sitting on it is working really well for Ryukichi. Okay, who can force the burnout first? Heavy punch to heavy punch with Mai hurts my feelings. Oh no, with parry. He's cooked. I don't know. I don't believe in this round. I don't believe in this round. Pedro, what do you got, man? Pressure's on. Ryukichi's picking away at you right now. Yeah, maybe it was this matchup that got Ryukichi to switch. He was playing Ken against the Mize, and he's like, fuck this, I'm joining the dark side.
He's really trying to use that sunlight a lot, trying to keep that Mai away and put her into the corner. NotPedro in a situation to try and grab some momentum right now. Successful take on Ryukichi's side.
Oh, here we go, and he's about to build level 2. All right, the game plan is here. Flame stocks plus level 2. He could have counter DI'd and won the set. Not exactly. It wouldn't have killed. DP. This is so rough. Delayed overhead. He's going to drive rush cancel all the way through. That's going to do it. Doesn't quite build the level 3, but the level 2 is going to be enough. 3-0. Too efficient in the matchup there. Ryukichi takes it over NotPedro. Delivering the least exciting NotPedro set so far. Well played both players. Yeah, Ryukichi seemed very ready for that matchup. Very ready. He's still in it, though. He's still in it. It's definitely not over. But he's going to have a hard time making it out of this deficit. He'll have to get through Zerna. All right. Chris T versus Ryhan. I'm so impressed with Ryhan. He's been the most interesting development about this Capcom Cup. There's been a lot of interesting players showing up and making their mark on the tour at the very end here. Ryhan has been very interesting. Like I said, he qualified out of Asia South Regional Final, where normally Cianique has been dominating. And suddenly, I don't know if he even competed in the last season. Ryhan comes out and smokes Cianique, qualifies, and then beats Hanao and beats NuckleDude to get into this position with modern Elena. And his footsies are really good. Like, he's just good. He's just super good. Excuse me. I'm awake. 6-piece chicken. Thanks for the prime. Appreciate it. Okay, Ryhan, Chris T. Oh, with the target combo, though. They didn't have the range for the punish. Okay, first overhead connects. Not going for drive rush throw loops. Goes for dash pressure. Elena has to do drive rush to secure a real throw loop. Oh, first knockdown goes for the DP. Yeah, he really knows how to pepper in the stand light kick, the crouching medium punch placement. Is that a safe jump? Oh, Christy tech mid screen on the. I don't know if that's a real safe jump, to be honest. Milena tips hat. Milena, is that what we're gonna call this now? All right, not bad, not bad. Counter hit conversion on that.
the drivers to get close, and that's the space Ryhan likes to play at, right? Outside of your crouch medium kick, so he can whiff punish it with stand light.
Great placement from Chris T.
Yes, sir.
Oh, calls out the walkback shimmy, but it doesn't get the combo conversion with the light, but Chris gets the better of it, 69 every time.
My man coming out to help him with his visual aid, but I gotta say, he's got the most ridiculous.
Melena.
His patience is top notch.
Yep. And that's why I like this matchup, because it's a face-off between two guys who really play heavy neutral.
Oh, nice check of the light drive rush.
The footsie Street Fighter is known for.
Ryan likes to sprinkle in stand like a drive rush to try to clip a stray limb. It works out pretty often. No way. That works there? Is that guaranteed? I mean, he's modern, man. You gotta remember, on top of having the strong nooch, you can't sneak in any fake setups. Things that are normally not reactable are truly reactable. Okay, but punch counter to the corner. Ryan has to guess. Oh, he drops the combo. Wait a minute. He missed the combo with the driver's cancel? And he's burnt with no super meter. Wait, wasn't that punishable? DP modern? He didn't use level 1. I'm surprised. He got the level 1. That was like a delay level 1. Isn't this Ender like negative double digits or something? After the sway? Yeah. There is a significant lack of matchup knowledge for everybody against Elena. That was like -9? Yeah. I don't think it's safe even when in burnout. Ryhan hasn't missed a lot of hit confirms, though, on the crouching MK target combo. You have to hit confirm that it hit and that they're standing. Okay, you got to guess now. Nice placement from Chris T. Cruise control. Stagger jab. GG. GG. Cruise control. They need to fix that whiff button for Elena, the target combo. I mean, it's not fixed. You mean change? They did it on purpose. Yeah, parry, dry rush. You don't know when it's coming. That's pretty hit confirmable, the target combo. You just gotta look if they're standing.
Trying to escape. Good way to show him that you can't just walk around freely. That's right. How do you stop him from doing so now? A couple of the fireballs within range. Kind of hard to react.
Wow, little DJ sway action right there. It's the first time we've seen the sway actually connect properly. They're playing some nooch right now. Oh, he didn't get the hit confirm. No, missed hit confirm on the overhead as well. Yeah, that was a crouch heavy punish counter starter. That's huge damage. Yeah, Ryhan is missing the hit confirms, unfortunately. That cost him. He missed the low hit confirm, missed the overhead hit confirm. He might be a little bit nervous right now. Looks like his hands were shaking a little bit. He had nothing to lose in the group stages. Suddenly, overnight, he's a rising star in the competitive scene after beating Hinao and NuckleDoo.
That was rather close. I thought that could have been enough for a punish, but again, Ryhan able to do so. Oh, that could have been more.
Spends the meter to get a guaranteed punish there.
Very fortuitous for that low medium kick to hit. There was a little semi-scramble in that situation. No big hits coming out from Ryhan. He did get a counter hit, but he still can't really get a conversion.
Can he find his way out of this corner? Christie is picking the right spots. Nice hit confirm there on the towards heavy target combo. You have to do a lot of hit confirming with Elena. Play great neutral. Do a lot of hit confirming.
Too many. Way too many. Ryhan still stuck in this corner.
Yeah, you're burnt. That's going to be safe. And then this is guaranteed. No DP from Chris T. Wait, he kind of spent his resources kind of badly here. This leaves an opportunity. Not much, but there's an opportunity potentially. Yeah, it goes for the chip. There was a checkmate route for Chris T because Elena doesn't have an invincible level 1.
That was such a smooth play, smoother than both our domes combined. Chris Terry now looking at
I'm still the daddy. What's going on, man?
excellent control
Appreciate the big raid.
in the corner against the modern Elena, excuse me.
All right, he's barely been worried by Ryhan.
Hopefully you're doing well.
Tara's looking really good.
I saw you trying to secure the spot in the Battle Hub for Capcom Cup.
Damn, son.
What's going on, everybody? We're watching spoiler-free. We're watching Day 3, Phase 2. No spoilers, please. We are trying to catch up in the VOD here. We're watching as it goes to see who will make it into the top 16. So if you haven't seen Chris T 3-0 over Ryhan, yeah, and Cruise Control. If you haven't seen the Phase 2, Day 3, that's what we're checking out here.
I think he only lost the first round.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And thank you, ICD. Appreciate it, man. Hopefully you had a good one.
He showed
I'll be catching you around.
this stage in terms of neutral game.
Big 3-0 from Chris T.
Chris Tatarian is one of the best.
He made it simple, man.
Your strategy should be
Always against the
Meanwhile, Hanao and Knuckle were struggling with Milena. Chris T definitely made it look easy. He was in cruise control the whole time. But Ryhan
this time for
will unfortunately have to lose to Just My Son coming up. I'm sorry, I got to be biased. Ryhan, I'm a fan, but I got to be biased for Jack, no matter how much he kills the stair bit and goes too far with it. What is happening here?
Wait, pre-game ritual? Hold on.
Oh, he's grittying on over?
what are we doing? Oh, we counter greedy.
Oh,
He went for
no.
the counter
It's a gritty battle into the JoJo pose? Guys, we're getting too old for this shit.
When 20 years old and under are taking on the stage between these two.
I think Pedro was calling for a redo. I think he wanted to synchronize gritty battle out.
Zerna, NotPedro. It might be Capcom Cup, but it's just vibes.
The new era is here, guys.
I kind of feel old.
I feel very
I
old.
feel pretty old.
I feel good.
How dare they have fun
Go across the stage
while
and my
competing
knees
in
were already
Capcom Cup.
bumping. I kid you not. There was some sort of buildup in my knees from both ends. I'm like, yo, this hurts.
Brother, I'm that close to like bust out a 6-7 joke to stay relevant.
Don't.
You think
don't-
fighting games are fun?
I'm gonna put the headset down, and one of the producers is gonna.
Nah.
This is big for NotPedro, though. As much as he's trying to play it coy with the gritty drive rush canceled to JoJo pose. If he loses a set, he's eliminated from the tournament, and he's going up against another Mai here. So to get double Mai'd at the
This is do or die for not.
Phase 2 of Capcom Cup after a legendary run so far definitely is not the way NotPedro wants to go out.
Let's go.
Zerna here, on the other hand, first match of the day,
Want to shake off the rust from that first game, but
trying to see what he can make happen here.
into a bit more, puts you into the corner, and thankfully, a very charitable back throw.
Pedro can't lose a single game? No, not necessarily, but the game record does matter.
The overhead. Trying to interrupt.
Getting 3-0'd is really bad. He got 3-0'd, right? The tiebreaker is going to be down to the game differential. So can he lose a game? He wins 3-0 and Ryukichi loses 0-3? Or is it already over?
I will end you in this match.
What do you mean, man?
Zerna was playing a lot of jury.
Are you kidding me?
You don't know, you've never seen
If NotPedro wins 3-0 and Ryukichi
time fishes.
loses to Zerna 0-3,
Stay in my era.
then they're tied in games 3-3, but
Vocabulary or vernacular comes out.
Ryukichi has the head-to-head win.
All right. Waiting for the level 2 this time.
I guess it'll be round differential in that case. I guess there's only one real small mathematical way NotPedro gets out of this, is that if he dominates against Zerna in terms of rounds and games, and Zerna also dominates against Ryukichi, and then it comes down to round differential. Yeah, they need 3-0 ties all across the board, and then round differential. So actually, I think losing 0-3 is really bad. Now that I think about it. So it's actually looking really bad for Ryhan and NotPedro mathematically to make it out.
Pretty expensive round at that, right? That was a full 3 bars coming in.
You need the moon and the stars to align. So at that point, if you lose 0-3 at that point, just try to play your best.
The next
See what happens.
Pedro was absolutely ready for him, punishing both defensive tactics. Oof.
Will you be turning Chinese later to watch the rest of Capcom Cup? I will be going to bed
One whiffs, but no punish on this one. There we go.
and watching it 10 days or 12 days later, whenever it comes out.
Stuffing out that fierce. Some space in Zerna. Counter hitting against Pedro, backs away from the follow
Okay, Pedro. This is it.
Doesn't get that opportunity too far for the punish counter.
Stand like kick placements on point. Oh, mid-screen shimmy. Good movement there from Zerna. Nice, perfect parry to driver's check. Okay, he's playing like his tournament life is on the line because it is. Okay, level 2 on the side of Zerna. Got to be a little careful about that. Ooh. No! Just like that. I think it's over, man. I think it's over. I do not see a future where NotPedro is getting out of this group mathematically. Yeah, Damascus confirmed it as well. NotPedro's officially out. He messed up. We didn't mean to Tatsu there for sure. So now he's just playing for the love of the game at this point, for pride. Okay, level 1 side swap. Oh man, NotPedro looking flustered. Looking flustered. He definitely could have DP'd that. Kind of threw his hand up there. That's got to be frustrating. Frustrating pool to get thrown into after a more diverse and entertaining group that he got out of yesterday. Okay, nice reaction. It was a medium, not a heavy, so therefore it's a throwable gap. Hit confirm on the heavy punch of the DP. Shimmy! Punish counter confirmation. Hold on, he's clutching up right now. Zerna does tech. Oh no, whiff punish on that. Oh, shimmy. Okay. Pedro awake. Still in it. Oh, neutral jump. Pedro teching a decent amount mid-screen. Gets blown up for it. Good block. Woo! Good fan placement. This is rough. This is rough. A lot of damage. More flame stalks. He's going to have to find a way to get through. Don't throw a fan and get a run DP into level 3. Double perfect parry. Is this Blaz? Double perfect parry button confirmed to the level 3 CA. Hold up. Okay. He might be getting a little bit of a momentum here. Playing for the pride. He's not out of it yet. Well, he is now. He is now. All right, getting highlight reels along the way. Yo, ISDD with the big tier 1, man. I appreciate that. Enjoy those mid-tier emotes. Oh my god, spaghetti. So crazy with the 21 months. Thank you. What's good? He could have got a trade combo, maybe? Good DP from Zerna. Zerna is looking cozy, man. This looks rough for Ken. Feels like the Fireball game and the Nooch is just all Mai's favor. That was a rough spot to be in. NotPedro on the verge of getting 6-0'd by Mai in Phase 2 after putting on an amazing show in the group phase. This is just looking tough. Nice walk up back throw. I don't know if Pedro's feeling demoralized or not. Okay. One throw. Zerna's looking to close this out with a strong 3-0 here. Any touch will kill. Good defense from Pedro. Is that a punish? Oh my god. I didn't even know that was a punish. Oh, jeez, this matchup looks bad. Zerna eliminates NotPedro from Capcom Cup. Are they trying to do something? Showing him some love. NotPedro. He did his thing, man. He might be out of Capcom Cup, but he captured the hearts, minds, and imaginations of the players all over the world. Did it big for Brazil. And we'll be seeing more of NotPedro. It's just the start of his budding career. Super strong player. Yeah, what is it about Pedro that makes you want to cry? He's just so genuine all the time. Even when I met him at EVO, he was like that all the time. The whole time, he was just so happy. He always just seemed so happy to be there. This is rare sense of constant, genuine appreciation for being happy to be here in the moment. That is hard to see. Are you flexing the... Oh my god, stop reversing the elbows, man. He like stumbled into this new bit after it went, you know, he was naturally stretching his double jointed shoulders, and then he saw after the fact when the tweet was getting thousands of likes that people were freaking out about his shoulders. Now he found a new bit. Eventually he's just going to be staring at the camera doing like this reverse chicken wing shit. Say, wait a minute, you guys like this? You like when I do this? Ugh. And his arms just contort into inhumane positions. He's gonna keep doing it. Yoga? It's cool in video game, it's disgusting in real life. Okay. That's kind of cute. I like that. I like this sign. That's clever. They got the stare and the sign. That's a little cute.
There's no CFNs I could download. Yep. I mean, like maybe Gold does, but it's different because it's not modern. It's modern. It's different. That's all we're here for, man.
All right, Ryhan versus Jack. Ryhan, I've been inspired by your run this far, but I'm sorry, just my son will have to send you out of the tournament, my man. So Ryhan also lost 3-0 to Chris T, so he will have to destroy Jack 3-0 and hope Jack destroys Chris T 3-0 to move on. So there's not a high likelihood that he moves on out of this bracket, but it's not impossible at this point. Meanwhile, Jack just needs to beat these two players in front of him to move on to top 16.
Yep, we are not moving from the left corner. Excellent round by Jack, looking to keep Ryhan guessing there. Looking to make him take as well, but Ryhan refuses to take.
Ryhan spinning the meter. Woo! Trying to fake him out there. No whiff punish on the heavy kick. Okay, bye JoJo, bye JoJo. Wake up, crouching medium punch. Nice placement from David. There really is a fan for everyone at Capcom Cup. In general, the Japanese audiences are like really big into the fan culture of the players, and they also just purposely go out of their way to show appreciation and be fans. It's very different from Western audience culture, who doesn't give a fuck who you are if you're not like one of the known players. And they're like, who's this fucking jobber who came from across the planet to play against my favorite Tokido? They're about to get bodied. Boo! You know, it's very different. So the Japanese audience, they're like, they make an effort, actually. And if you go to Japan, like, the fan culture is real. The players are actually celebrities in the building. You have to... Like, Tokido needed... When I went to the Japan premiere, Tokido needed security to, like, guide him around to get to his pool brackets and everything. To not be just bombarded by people asking for autographs and trying to slow him down. It's very different. It's a completely different world. The players are actually superstars. I mean, even in EVO Vegas, known players and content creators, whatever, like, they get a lot of attention. But it's still different in Japan, where I think the attention extends to anyone who's anywhere decent at competing. And it's a lot more respect for the craft of the game. So if you're good, like, they respect you. For example, like, Jack, I think Jack, his content, if he could get his content to Japanese, he'd be getting way more clout and viewership, for example. Way more, because it's all about just the gameplay. He keeps showing up to Capcom Cup. He stares. He's a gimmick that doesn't require him to speak, crosses language barriers.
ridiculous. That drive rush is freaking fast as hell. It's actually not easy to out.
So, I think his content kind of struggles in the West. I think he would actually like really be successful if he could pivot to Japan, Japanese content. To be fair, I waited in line for 2 hours at Evo so Brian could body me. Yeah, that's crazy that you did that. I can't believe anyone showed up to that.
But shout out to Problem X was like, Problem was like, Jury is like right out of top 5. And he's like, I stand by the statement. People don't realize that she's that good.
Oh, finds the counter hit.
I don't know why I blanked out. My mistake.
By the way, Ryhan eliminated from Capcom Cup, by the way, while I'm rambling. Oh, little sway action. Hold on. Using your reactions against you. He has level 2. He's going to do OD Rhino Horn into level 2. I think. Oh, no. What? No. And he got burnt out. Oh, that was a meltdown. Ryhan is like shaking his head, it feels like. I think that was a meltdown. Nice anti-air from Jack. I think he got the wrong special. He actually got an ODDP. Dual Kevin tweet about getting picked up by Sierra had so many likes I couldn't believe it. Yeah, because there's all the whole thing is in Japan. Like no one, it's a little both positive and a little disheartening. Like there's just no attention to any of this shit in the West. It has not caught on. I cannot make it clear how exponentially larger Street Fighter and esports of Street Fighter is in Japan compared to America. Who else is in Crazy Raccoon? Tachikawa, Kazunoko, Dogura? Nice conversion from Ryhan. Dr. Swackenheimer, the big 14 months. Appreciate it. Still in line waiting for Brian to body me. Please don't tell me that he left the venue. Yeah, I'll be there next Evo for sure. Don't worry. Oh, yeah, and Shudo. And Bonchan. Yeah, he's on a team with a bunch of crazy good players on Crazy Raccoon. Not just Japan, South Korea, and China goes crazy for esports too. It's bigger there too, but Japan is still next level. I think the next biggest markets for Street Fighter are China and Brazil's up there. Sounds like bringing back old school FGC beefs. IRL fighting would solve this problem. Why is it anytime you talk about Street Fighter not being popular, there's someone who is over the age of 30 talking about FGC beefs? I'm sorry, like us pretending to fight with each other is not going to solve the fundamental problem of video games being less popular and fighting games being less popular to a Western audience. It just isn't. It's a chicken and egg situation. The game is just not popular. In general, video games are also, I think, just on a decline in attention in America.
Yeah. Ooh. Attempted whiff punish. The crowd even went, oh my.
Oh no! He whiffed the target combo. That was a huge opportunity for Jack. He didn't expect that whiff. Wait, that's checkmate. That's checkmate. Yeah. Ryhan's just playing for the love of the game right now. Jack needs this. The win differential matters. So at this point, he just has to beat Chris T, right? Because if he had won 3-0, and then, yeah, I guess no matter what, he just has to win the set. Okay, Jack just has to win. He has to win both sets.
Lands on its target, but Ryhan gets the punish counter throw. Looking to put the pressure on Jack waiting.
But in general, fighting games just aren't popular, man. They're just not a popular genre. This is what it is.
Some of these whiffs, man, some of these normals just flying in front of Ryhan, not ready for the punish either.
Pressure is on now.
It's more popular now, though. It's growing in popularity, but it's Japan just took off exponentially, and for Street Fighter 6, and in America it took off percentage-wise. There was a percentage growth, where in Japan the growth was exponential.
Yep, and now good luck. Yeah, good luck. Thanks, we end
come downstairs. Uh-oh, break time.
Might be a express ticket to next round.
Damn, son. So difficult to even try to contest while you were in burnout. An excellent choice to
Okay, guys. Emergency break. I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry. We had to inspect the tofu. Apologies for the delay there. We had a little bit of a tofu situation. The tofu, prior to its expiration date, seems to have gone sour. Leading theory is that they were placed underneath the position of the fridge where the most amount of the cold, frigid air comes out from, caused them to freeze, then were moved, causing them to thaw, which maybe sped up the spoiling process. I had to test the tofu. And it had a flavor, which normally a raw block of tofu is not going to have a flavor like that. I could taste it. Which sucks because the tofu dish I was going to work on is actually really tasty. What up, Integra? What's going on? You like your tofu extra firm? You generally, for most types of tofu, I prefer firm tofu, but a soft tofu can work, and then silken tofu is just for like specialty situations. Did it smell? Not that much, but it tasted a little sour. Mapo tofu? No, it's like a tofu stir fry, just a tofu fried thing with just kind of a savory sauce. Am I vegan? No. Used to be, years ago. Did I play Resident Evil Requiem? Not yet. I was too busy. I planned on playing it before Capcom Cup went live, but I was just way too busy with IRL stuff, work, and shit. Conversion? Man, Ryhan has the download on Jack. Hold up. Jack was... He was cruising in the first game. You're burnt. Modern Elena's chasing you down, pushing you to the corner. You are not going to know these burnout strings. You are not aware. Okay, nice button placement there. Great buffer. Level 3. Okay. Ryhan doesn't have any level 2 shenanigans to really threaten Jack here either. Good tech. I thought maybe a DP was coming. A little bit of an awkward distance. Oh my god. Yeah, that's the modern diff. Quick reactions with the roll. Nice whiff punish. Oh, jeez. That was actually sick. Ryhan, for the love of the game, is trying to eliminate Just My Son right now. I'm a fan, man. It's interesting to see how the modern reactions help here with the OD roll combo option through the projectiles and on top of the strong fundamentals and whiff punishes and footsies. So, once again, Ryhan cannot proceed at this point. He got 3-0'd by Chris T. And he dropped a game here. So, basically, Jack needs to beat Ryhan and Chris T to move on. Ryhan just played for the love of the game, so Jack needs to lock in. Finds a delay with the drive rush in there. Perfect parry. Oh! Couldn't get a counter hit conversion. Whip punish? You need to get like a sweep in there. I feel like... I don't know, actually, Jury Sweep doesn't have that much range, but that might have been the best option for the Tor's heavy whiff punch from that distance. Confirmed to the sway extension. Tap parry. Oh, he didn't believe in the hit. Okay. Oh, level 2 time? Golly. Oh, set point to Ryhan. No gaps allowed. Immediate modern level 2. No level 2 shenanigans. Man, Jack spent all his super on that.
All right. Jack, it's your last chance to stay there because doing this would mean giving that spot to Christy for tomorrow. Just have a friendly match.
I don't know. Is there always a gap there? That's like news to me. Or was it spacing? Dude, Ryhan is cooking. Oh no, Jack. This is it, man. You gotta win. Oh my goodness. That's it. Oh my god, Ryhan. I feel like he just needed to warm up. Oh shit, flexing on him. Oh, he's stealing the stair bit. Oh damn, staring right back at him. Okay, they're getting into it. Damn, Ryhan eliminated Jack essentially. Jack is gonna play Chris T, but it's for not. Like Chris T just wins, right? Oh, am I doing the math correctly? What are the outcomes here? Jack lost 3-1. Chris T won 3-0. If Jack beats Chris T 3-0, he's 3-1, and Chris T's 3-3. So he can still beat Chris T like 3-1 or 3-0. Christy needs one game. Is that what it is? Okay, so he still has a chance, but he has to smoke Christie.
Chance, I think, for Jack. But let's move to the. It's Sahara, right? It's Christie's group that gets blast.
It's supposed to be.
And this was 2 3-0s. So Zerna and Ryukichi just ruined NotPedro's day with the double my action. 3-0s each. So for in this match, it's simple. The winner of this moves on to top 16 of Capcom Cup. Oh, perfect. My mirror. Perfect. Just what we've been waiting for here.
Zerna with the costume 3. Ryukichi.
Damn, the Boomer versus Boomer outfit?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Did I say that correctly?
You're improving, Bishop. I like this.
Setting up my phone on the charger here.
For when the 15-year-old commentators come for your job.
God.
They are doing a lot of DPs. Oh, that is the meaty shoulder setup for plus frames there, but, you know, perfect parry. Shuts that down. Nice pickup. Okay, Zerna fighting in the corner. Backdash shimmy. 69 every time. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Are there spoilers out here? I will shoot to kill spoilers. Somebody snitch on a spoiler right now. If somebody's spoiled in chat, just at them right now in chat and I will ban them. Please. Drop some mats. I will ban every single person who gets added right now. I can't ban myself. I wish I could ban my. At me is not a valid at. At Bill Gates is not in the chat. Spoiler, my wins. We gotta kill this guy. Lashart? Lashart in the chat?
Likewise with Zerna. Multiple medium punches. A light confirm, level 2, a throw, do it. With the back throw, he didn't walk out in time. Ooh,
That's a guaranteed stun. Hold on, Zerna. You're not working on this comeback right now, are you? He spends it. Interesting. Zerna's gonna recover some drive gauge. Ryukichi has the drive gauge back coming out of the stun. Oh, okay. You know what? I was feeling a little ending walker walk-in DP. Nice bait from Ryukichi. First game to Ryukichi. Up 1-0 over Zerna right now. Oh, combo conversion on that. There you go. To the corner. Yes. Hey, what up, Monkio? Thanks for the 29. Gotta stay subbed to hopefully catch some Resident Evil Requiem. Yeah, but I mean, I kind of want to protest the Capcom Cup pay-per-view, but it seems kind of weak to protest Capcom Cup pay-per-view by playing a Capcom game on stream. Nice whiff punish. Like, I don't really feel like I'm sticking it to the man. You know, yeah, fuck Capcom. I'm gonna go ahead and play Capcom. Doesn't really feel like it's gonna work out. That's not gonna work, is it? Oh, okay, that's... I thought that wasn't going to work, but I didn't think it was gonna not work in that fashion. Play some MK1. I'm not trying to punish myself for Capcom's misdoings. What? What are you talking about, dude? Just kidding. I'm sure Mortal Kombat's a fine game. I just know nothing about it. I'm just playing. Have I played MKX? No. I have not played a Mortal Kombat game after, like, Deadly Alliance back in 2006 at my friend Danny's house. I have never played a Mortal Kombat game after the point where I knew what a fireball motion was. I watched MKX, though. I've watched all the Mortal Kombats. Like, I watch a little bit of competitive. Okay, nice loopage sequence. Ooh, just barely built that level 3. He's not dead. He doesn't have level 2. He can get a charge fireball. Ryukichi reaching for the water. So what can he do here? Oh, just he goes for it. Level 1 would have worked against that.
Game 1 apiece, actually. Game 2, 1 game apiece for each player. Immediate rebuttal. Now he's catching on to some of the staggers that Zerna's been putting down.
You know, I might finally finish Spider-Man for the PS4. I got the TV room set up and the big screen out there, so I was like, what do I got my PS5 hooked up, and I was like, what do I play to look at on this TV? And I was like, oh yeah, I got like 40% of Spider-Man done on here. And I went, wee, woo, wee, swinging around for a little bit. I'm like, yep, looks good. Am I excited for Tokon? Yes, I am. I've not finished the Elden Ring DLC now. Oh, big bait on that. Awkward angle. Have I tried the latest 2x KO patch? No. I don't feel like in my break from... First of all, I'm going to be playing Alex when Alex drops. But I think after binging a shit ton of Capcom Cup footage, what I want to do is not play a fighting game. Nice check. I kind of just want to lay on my couch.
Disregarding the fans, disregarding the pressure, and the drive rushes doesn't even matter. Ryukichi, pretty significant advantage now. Yep.
And, like, do chores. Oh my god. Was that tech? Is that going to work? What is happening? Yo, Zerna is throwing everything at Ryukichi right now. Look, he tried everything. Look at this. This is crazy. He did DP after jab to DI to get through, and then pressed after because that's 0 on that interaction. They traded jabs here, and then he tried a level 1 with the stock enhancement, and it almost connected. Yeah, Zerna tried everything there. All right, Ryukichi 1 game away from moving on into the top 16. Zerna's gonna have to hit the Mew face and lock in. Yep. My gaming. Nice perfect parry. Oh, okay. Hit confirm on that. Oh, it just gets the counter hit confirm. Quick tech. Zerna was respecting the reversal option. Quick tech from Ryukichi. Oh, he didn't believe on the conversion? Nice DP to keep the corner. Oh, pressing that to interrupt. 1 interaction away for Ryukichi. Perfect parry. He needed that, or else he would have been pretty much burned out. He's able to survive. His drive gauge is still in the game. He still has drive after all that. Okay, he's finally burnt. Ryukichi is going for the chip here. Nice sequence. Ryukichi on set points. All right. Someone is getting through the top 16, and someone is getting sent home. I'm going to call that intentional. Intentional chase of the backdash with the elbow. 100%. Oh, tech? Ah, I didn't get him quite out of the way, but that trade was probably good enough for him. Nice, confirm. He's burnt. Level 1 and 2 on the side of Zerna. So he has defense. Doesn't bite on the ship. Walk forward, jump out. Dude, this is great defense. What? Ryukichi, why did you DP there? This is it. Wait, Zerna's going to checkmate him. DP, that's it. That's the round. That's the round. Okay, Zerna stays alive. Great defense in the corner. That looked like a almost foregone conclusion right there. Wow, he tried dashing. Getting a little freaky with the frame advantage there. Nice crosscut from Ryukichi. Good spacing on that. A lot of drive gauge spent on Zerna's side. Yeah. It's probably going to look for a confirm to level 2, maybe. Oh, he finds a huge... That's huge. Ryukichi, put the fucking water down. You make me nervous, man. You make me as nervous as you were feeling in this moment. That was a huge jump. Backdash on the throw. Perfect parry challenge. Okay. Does he go for it again? Wow. Zerna brought it back. Ryukichi. Come on, man. I feel like Ryukichi's so good, but his mental makes me a little nervous. I feel nervous watching him, man. His composure is like the one thing going against him. Nice whiff punish from Zerna. Zerna locked in. Walk forward. Wake up, walk forward, back grab. Yeah, he still got his reads. Why did he... He was looking for... crushing medium punch tech from Zerna. Spent everything on this, though. If he messes up his sequencing, he can get checkmated very easily. This is not good for Ryukichi, suddenly. DP, this is very not good for Ryukichi. Is that it? DP, that's it. That's it. That's the round. Zerna was on the verge of being eliminated and brought it all the way back. It is now one round away from moving on to top 16 over NotPedro and Ryukichi. Okay, perfect parry, heavy punch, driver cancel through to get to the corner. OD fan gives him the space, finds the counter hit confirm, back to mid screen, single hit, gets the confirm. Ryukichi was holding up back or backdashing. OD fan again, doesn't get a combo off that one. Oh, wow. Tap perfect parry on the chain jab sequence. Okay. He's going to try to attack the drive gauge. This time he eats the mid-screen throw. He was trying to get a little squirmy with it. Other times, backdashing or jumping away. This time he just takes the throw. Woo! Okay, he spends the OD. Level 1. That might not kill. Never mind. It is enhanced level 1 with minimal scaling. We're going to have a final game, final round between Zerna and Ryukichi. Who's going to take it? What's up, Hamad? Thanks for the big raid. Final game, final round here. Spoiler-free watch party of Day 3, Phase 2. We do not know, and we do not want to know until we see it on the screen, who is going to win this match. Zerna or Ryukichi is moving on to top 16. Wake up level 1 with it all on the line, Zerna. Oh, what a fucking whiff punish. Does he spend level 2 here? Goes for the safe jump. He has level 2, which kind of... Ryukichi! Just eats the jump in. Zerna I can't believe this. I can't believe this. Ryukichi is, unfortunately, maybe the least clutch, most skilled player I've seen in quite some time. Zerna, with the Mew Mog mentality, brings it all the way back and takes the group. He's in top 16. And you know where it all started? It all started watching the Brian F YouTube channel. Listen, I need the endorsement now. That's facts. That's facts. You too, viewer. Just like and subscribe and look where you can end up. Top 16 of Capcom Cup. Oh. 1 second here.
Enjoy your moment, Zerna. This is what you've been working for the entire year, and this is when the emotion takes over. But is there a better moment than now to enjoy and let your emotions go out in front of everyone? This is what we fight for.
Sorry, we had a little delivery here. Jojo, get out of the way. Hold on.
What a generation of fighters.
Brian F. Chatter in top 16 LFG.
Facts. Ciao, Jojo. Riddles and Zerna, both Brian F. alumni. Facts.
Is there a better moment than now to enjoy and let your emotions go out in front of everyone? This is what we fight for all year long, Vicious. Fighting games. What a generation of fighters.
Shoutouts to Mama. And Brian F, right? And Brian F. But I guess you can shout out Mama first, of course, of course. Well played to Zerna, man. Good shit. Huge plays. Ryukichi, a little bit of a heartbreaker. I feel like he kind of choked in the end, but Zerna was clutch the whole way. Had a lot of clutch plays. Good defensive reads, great reactions. Brought it all the way back. Qualified for top 16 big plays. Meanwhile, we have a USA team kill here. Chris Tatarian versus Jack. Chris T probably just needs to win one game, right? Jack wins 3. He's going to be, if he wins 3-0, he's plus 1. And Chris T will be 0-0 if Chris T wins one game. Yeah, so Chris T just needs to win one game. Skip it ahead. And he goes with the Mai. We got a lot. Get out. You're trying to eat my dinner, Jojo? We got a lot of Mai here.
Both very active. They challenge each other week after week after week. TNS.
We got a lot of Mai here.
Can open it. Hell, even over in Street Fighter League US.
Yes, sir. Motivation Academy. Name them all.
Motivation Academy.
Shout out to the hard-working TOs out there, making sure these players have an environment to thrive.
Top 16 is single LM first to 5, yes.
I see your improvements. I see you in the gameplay. Hold on. Here we go. Game 1, Jack versus Christitarian. Already off to the races. We do get a couple of loops, perhaps.
Yeah. And Jack going for Mai in this matchup. No jury to be seen. For now.
Okay, good perfect parry.
Until the perfect parry comes out.
Odie fan. Yeah, I'm surprised he's not going jury. I guess we saw how much NotPedro really struggled in the Mai matchup. Must be a thing with Mai versus Ken. Christy looking a lot more cozy right now, though.
Yes, sir.
Nice punish counter on the second hit of the target combo into the corner.
Put in the blender for the throw loop, but Jack is not taking any risk right now.
Ooh. Same with Christitarian. Didn't bite on the throw big.
Finds a drive rush. That's a round.
Get the rest of the chin buster on the board first. First blood.
I mean, this is dangerous, man, because if Jack loses this round, it's over, right?
That crouch medium kick is putting in work today.
Jack really has a 3-0 right now.
Oh, that was Miss DB on this. Oh my god.
He didn't get punished, but immediately after he did.
Chrissy doesn't have a sponsored team. He's all alone. I mean, he's on Team Bandits for Street Fighter League Worlds, but he's not sponsored by them. There's very few sponsors for anyone in American Street Fighter. It just doesn't really exist.
Yep. And
Christy is looking cozy right now. This might be it right here. Okay, Abare. That's it, man. That's the top. I think that's it. I think that's top 16 qualification for Christy. Okay, Damascus confirmed it. Well, Jack's out of the running. Let's see who wins the set, but that's it. I think Christy is top 16. I think he knows now.
Enjoy the vibes.
Well,
Enjoy the vibes, Christy, because this
yeah, it's vibes now, so I'm just gonna eat.
right now, man. More and more people are coming throughout the day.
I will take this as my break.
Sold out venue for tomorrow and Sunday. The legendary days of Street Fighter.
Why is NA not sponsoring more players? Because how do they make money off of it?
Ooh. One touch. And now the pressure is on. Jack looking good still.
Excellent timing against Christitarian. Important choice as well. Couldn't catch him on the walk back, right? Just throwing him off ever so slightly. Counter hit, medium kick, does get the extension off of the light.
What's for dinner? A mix of Szechuan Chinese leftovers, frozen Chinese egg pancake, and roasted salmon bites from Costco. This is what we have in the fridge freezer dinner. On rice.
And the third flyer, Jack, he's got an objective. Let's force his burn out. Walk back, hold on.
Ooh,
Nice TP.
I burned myself out and it works. And gets the overhead.
No spoiled tofu. No, we abandoned that dish.
He's not going for the ODTP. I cannot believe
The
this.
bison
The
salmon.
patience is there. Chris Tatarian clutches the round.
He did have an opportunity.
Have you tried those blueberry cheesecake croissants from Costco? So good. No, we wanted to get, or I didn't know.
Okay, Brian, I see.
My wife wanted some Costco cheesecake bite things, and she didn't know how to describe what it was. And then I actually had seen it during our trip, and then she described it later that she was looking for it, and I was like, oh, I saw that over here. And then we went to go look for it, and it was totally empty, but we found it. World's saddest story. We went all the way back from near the checkout line to the section where it was.
Christy refuses to lose once again.
Okay. Back, medium punch, the extension. Catching the dome of Christitarian. Jack on the
I can't open this.
But this is kind of detrimental right now going into this one. Christitarian is locked and loaded with 3 bars.
Alright, 1 dash, 2 dash, but the ODTP on wake up. I'm not gonna respect you. Woo!
Damn.
You tried
Okay,
to
stabbed
win me, bro? Not
No.
today.
Nah. You're trying to take your turn is what it is. Overhead, not nearly enough.
Oh, no throw on that parry, but Christian looking, great challenge by Jack.
Uh-oh. I mean, this is a great start, right? It's kind of like build up your drive gauge as well.
I like how Jack went right back to jury after wasting his qualification chance on Mai.
Not trying to overextend right. He'll back dash away as soon as the string is ended. Wait for the gauge to deplete. Back to square one.
Oh, what? Oh, no. Oh, no. Buffer moment. At the worst moment.
Oh,
for
so
Jack.
wait. Christie's popping off now. Did he think he qualified here, or he thought he qualified before?
Back to square one.
Maybe Christie did not know he qualified, and then Jack flubbed, and Christie
Buffer moment.
is popping off here.
At the worst moment for
Either way, he
Jack.
knows for sure he qualified here.
Gets game 2 on the board. 1 game away from a clean sheet.
You guys can't see, but
At phase
With his hands in
JoJo is
the
just sitting here begging the
Starting
whole
to feel
time.
it. Emotions are getting to Christitarian in a good way.
I'm not giving you anything, man.
Christitarian already making it official. Let's see if he can make his record absolutely clean with another 3-0, perhaps.
All right. Go for 1, and that's going to be the ODDP. He's 100% on this. Has yet to be blocked. Oof. Great one. Pressure is on.
Taking some liberties with the plus frames on that standing medium punch, right? Back on the door a little bit. Perfect carry attempt. The back throw. The positioning. Damn. Ooh. Oh my!
To the corner we go. He's just back
Can't wait
at
to
it.
see balance changes. Those leaks talk about 3 full Hagan and juries level 2. That might be sick.
Ooh, I'm surprised it didn't whip on him.
I would just not believe any of the leaks until you have it in your hands.
Just yet.
That would be my recommendation.
Oh,
He
my God.
walks up so brazenly.
The Emperor's walk live.
Oof.
Nice placement.
Gonna jump out the drive gauge into the level 2.
Okay, hold on.
Kind of dangerous territory.
Yeah, but you get a safe jump setup with this, right? So there we go. Stomp.
Damn, sold around.
What Jack was looking for, and he manages to save this round. Damn.
I like the attempt too. I mean, Christitarian, all he can do is maybe try to jump out, perhaps jump back jab, maybe for a trade or something. But either way, Jack on the board with a round in game 3. Counter hit, closing the timing.
Alright, challenge is there. Christarian with a perfect parry, but not gonna get much of it. The jump back.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not adding anything transformative right now.
Risk averse as possible.
Yep, it's the risk averse version of the tech.
This is the problem with round robin. People were, myself included, were debating about the format
Advantage of this.
this year doing the Esports World Cup format. I really don't like how it sets up a lot of double jeopardies, but you cannot deny that having every match actually having immediate consequences. No, man. Hey, no. Sit. Sit.
Being sent back to the corner
Get out of here.
in just a few
Stop begging.
seconds. Christy.
My man is begging like crazy right now.
Forward and walking his opponent to corner.
You can't deny that lame duck round robin matches kind of deflate the stakes and the hype. Like the fact that once we know that Christy won a game and it doesn't matter anymore, it absolutely like makes the
Alright.
viewing experience less intense and less important. So that was a problem with the Capcom Cup format forever, was the groups being hard to follow because of the round robin over multiple days. So the double jeopardies suck for sure, but every match felt impactful and important for the first 2 days.
Review the notes to reconsider the strategy. Let's go. Bit of a moment to focus. And Christy knows 1 game away from that win. Even though he's technically already through, we move.
I think JoJo gave up.
Champions don't care about game differential. They're here for the win.
Sometimes.
I do care, but the win is what...
I think the old format could be better too if they just finished the group. Instead of doing a little bit of each group each day, just finish a group.
So like, I know what I'm talking about.
You know what I mean? Just get it done. Come to a conclusion.
I want a cash prize of like 13 euros.
Instead of doing a little bit of each group each day so that you don't really care until the day 3. And on day 3, then it's confusing to follow. But that means the players would have to play a marathon.
Again! No overheads this time. Jack. Trying to keep Terry honest.
Crusader's waiting. Go on live for the game. Clean with punish. We're playing the footsie.
Damn, son! Number 1. Yeah, not gonna be enough.
Not
just
yet.
a bit shy.
Yep.
Oh. And that wasn't just like a clean overhead. It caught the counter. There was an attempt at low forward.
Yeah. It works. All right.
Top 16 is starting tonight,
Jack taking the rounds.
but it will be pay-per-view.
Very delayed on that medium kick, or medium punch, excuse me.
Yeah, still whipping, but a bit too far. Maybe sweep would have worked there, but he wants that stand medium. He wants a bit more than sweep, man. He's a greedy, neutral master into the big level 2. Gonna put you into the burnout situation.
You can try to watch it in game. I would boot it up right now. I would boot it up right now if you're trying to watch.
Man, so hard to predict how to defend against that.
Yep.
Christitarian on match point.
Let's go. 1 round for Christitarian, a bit more resources on Jack's side. We open with a drive rush, but for now we block. Back to footsie range. There we go.
That's the first time we've seen that normal, right? Forward heavy punch, bringing out through from Jack. The extra push, extra mileage on number 1, low forward, keep Christitarian in his corner. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Fireball. Ooh! Reversal.
And Jack saves the match point. Gonna send us to a game number 5. Here for content, we're here for more games. Jack.
So Jack is bringing it down to the final game, but it doesn't matter. It's gotta be a little demoralizing.
Professional players. But man, him bringing it all the way back. 2-2. Important tech, reclaiming the space, OD fireball, Christitarian respecting it.
Still back to footsies. Christy as risk-averse as usual. Jack looking, beautiful. With punishing this with crouch medium kick requires perfect spacing, man.
That's what he's got sometimes,
Yep.
man.
Usually you would go for sweep, so that's the bit of
Yes, top 16, which starts soon,
Christy.
maybe in an hour.
There we go.
It's pay-per-view,
It was the last
and
hit.
so is the Sunday Street Fighter League World Finals.
The calculation is there on top of a massive footsies.
Sorry, scarfing this food down.
For sure.
The set is already decided in case you're tuning in. Christy already moved on.
Dragon Lash, yep, and we go for the back door. Oof. Escape
Okay.
in the corner. Jack with the overhead's gonna be blocked.
Space a little bit, trying to attempt something to get you back there. What?
Okay.
Excuse me?
Hey, if it works, it works. Oh, he let it whiff, but that stand feels a bit too short. So that's who Christy is. He always wants the big damage from these good punishes. Not a weak man sweep, you know. I want the bombo.
Oh, it whiffed?
Okay. Punish counter doesn't even allow the pin rise to continue on.
That's rough.
Decides to go for the CA.
He's burnt. How is it pay-per-view? Is it not on Capcom Fighters? No, it's pay-per-view and not on Capcom Fighters. Nice DP. Does he have the reactions here? That's Chip. Oh, he burnt himself. Hold on. Jack plays this right. This is guaranteed pretty much.
We have no choice but to block. We have no choice but to block.
Oh, still finds the button. Even though it was guaranteed already, I'm sure he wanted to make sure he won the set too. Christie takes it. Christie moves on. And out of the groups, all those players, they included, like, what? Hanao, Knuckledew, Tokido. No, Tokido wouldn't have been here. I can't remember who else was in the previous pools. But even just this loser side was, like, really surprising on this phase 2. Christie moves on to top 16. Okay, last stair. We're done. We're done with the stairs, kid. Come on, David. We gotta revitalize the gimmick. We gotta find a way to conclude it and break the tension. Lord Bum, what's good, man? Appreciate the big raid. Hopefully you had a good stream. What's going on, my man? What were you guys up to over there? What up, everybody? Right now, guys, we are watching the previous day, day 3 of Capcom Cup. This is the phase 2, a round robin phase 2 for all the people who went through the pools and losers to try to make their way into the top 16. So we're trying to do a spoiler-free watch party. No spoilers, please, in the chat. I did not watch the VOD. This is all for people who couldn't watch it overnight. And we're going to catch it up. The real Capcom Cup is starting soon for pay-per-view on the Spawn platform and in the Battle Hub. If you want to support that shit, I will not be watching it. Nonsense? Gotcha. I will focus on video games. Appreciate it, Bum.
I mean, it's been all of these, and that's what we'll be treated to. We know he'll be back.
They show the bracket so far. So, wait, we're done? That was it? Am I tripping? Blas Chris, Fudo Big Bird, Sahara Zerna, Dual Kevin Momochi, VXPAL Kincho, Lashar Higuchi, Mickey MenaRD, and Kills You Itabashi Zangief. That was it? I didn't realize we went through 4 groups already. Wow, interesting top 16. Hold on, let me pull up what I had now that this is up. We were really off for Trash Talk. Let me pull up what we had for Trash Talk on the prediction. By the way, guys, if you don't know, Trash Talk has been on the Trash Talk YouTube channel. Let me get a little cross promo going. We've been doing the podcast over there. Extra Trashy with me and Idom, yapping about fighting game topics. And then, of course, we have the main Trash Talks featuring people like Tong from TNS. Maximilian was in there. We're going to keep getting more people coming. So what did we say for the prediction? What was our final prediction? For getting into... Okay, this was our prediction for making it through. Oh, there's my merch ad. We had Shanghai Blas, Fudo, Ending Walker, MenaRD, Mochi, Sahara, Shaka, Dual Kevin Kaba, Angry Bird Momochi. Or no, sorry. Blas, Fudo, MenaRD, Shanghai, Sahara, Dual Kevin Momochi, Angry Bird, Pedro, Lashar, Higuchi, Kobayan, and Lex Knuckledew, Jack Kills You. We are pretty off. Pretty off. Hold on. Do we have a bracket? I made a bracket here. Before we start filling in the bracket. Blas Kills You, Fudo MenaRD, Sahara Kobayan, Dual Kevin Momochi. Let me get a screenshot of this. I don't think I have this saved. Versus this. So Blas, Chris T. No, we're wrong on that. Fudo, we got correct. We had MenaRD. See, the crazy thing about this is that it's almost better. I almost wonder if it was better that MenaRD went through losers. He took the long way to get here, but if he had won, he would have been paired up with Fudo. So that would have been bad for him, potentially. I mean, he could have overcame the challenge, but Fudo has consistently given him a hard time. So we're wrong about this qualification. Sahara Kobayan, we're wrong on that one as well. Zerna got through here. Kobayan's out. Dual Kevin, we were correct. Momochi correct. Okay, it's not bad. We believed in NotPedro. Unfortunately, didn't work out for him, and Angry Bird either. So neither of these people made it through. Wow. Right? That's wrong. We were correct about Lashar Higuchi. Lex Xiaohai. No, this was wrong. This took a weird path, huh? And then Knuckle Dude Jack. Not even close. Kills you Itabashi. So out of 16, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not even 50%. Killzoo is top 16, but not the way we called the qualifier. I don't know if you want to count that. This is hard mode. Okay, I'm talking hard mode prediction. If we go easy mode prediction, then it's a lot easier. Can I undo my... If we go easy mode, then if I just say like what we got correct, we got Blas and Kills You correct. Anyone else in here? MenaRD's in there. So if we're going easy mode, we just have them in the wrong spot. And then who else? Kobayan didn't make it through. Pedro, Angry Bird are out. Lex Xiaohai. Yeah. So if we go easy on ourselves, it's more than 50%. Still only 9? That's not bad. I think 9 is pretty good. To guess 9 out of the top 16, that's pretty good. But for our fantasy bracket, that's going to mess up our predictions for the winner, for sure, because they're based on the seeding from how they qualified into the top 16, which matters a lot in a single Olympic bracket. That matters a lot. That completely changes because, for example, I think we had MenaRD losing to Fudo in our prediction. Right? Yeah. We have Fudo eliminating MenaRD, but in a different world, it could be Fudo versus Blas, for example. So it's very different how we predict the brackets will work out. So that's going to make everything more and more inaccurate as you go. With double elimination, it's a little bit easier to balance. MenaRD played Fudo in Street Fighter League. Yeah, I'll try to... I'm not going to watch day 3, so what I'm going to be doing now is checking out Street Fighter League. I don't really understand the format of Street Fighter League right now, to be quite honest. I know they're doing some kind of round robin, but I don't know the details of it. It's strange to me that Street Fighter League Worlds is happening at all on an early day.
Starting around 5:50 p.m., it will be time for Team Match 2. Home, US Team Bandits.
So Ninjas in Pajamas versus Bandits, Bandits versus Reject, and Reject versus Ninjas in Pajamas. Okay. But what is the point of this? They get points for winning to do what? To seed the finals day? What up, Cold Spine? No, I'm not playing. You can't stream top 16. It's pay-per-view. I mean, you could try streaming it, but I'm not going to try to... Okay, hold on. These intros are kind of hype. Let me see this. The White Knight? The biggest loser. Oh, the biggest bird. The White Knight. I would like these if they're all just shit-talking whoever they're talking about. I'm just imagining the worst-case scenarios if you try to make fun of their names. Okay. Capcom Cup stream. Hey, yo, listen, I'm not, and I don't have, there's no links in my chat to anything pirating the stream. Listen, y'all can whisper it to each other. Listen, I pretend not to see it. It's not here. You can let people know. Come on now. I'm just saying. I don't want the trickle-down effect to have Capcom blow up my channel. Let's slow it down now. All right, y'all got the link from this guy? Y'all got it? Okay, good.
That's a 3-time SFL EU champ right there. That's Phenom. Thanks. Definitely a legend. Excited to see him play.
How come I can't just delete the one message?
Yo, if I was them, I would just breathe in the whatever that foam is. The smoke.
Did I do that? Okay, perfect. What was Phenom's title? The Moose. Man, they're actually going real anime with this. The production value for Street Fighter League is way better.
Definitely a legend. Excited to see him play because he didn't get to see him play all week.
Yo, if I was them, I would just breathe in the whatever that foam is.
How long do you have to wait to talk about the finals? You can talk about the finals whenever you want. But if you talk about actually sharing video footage and clips, sounds like they're threatening DMCA takedown notices up until 10 days after. Basically, when the public VODs go up, which I think is 10 days after, then you're able to probably share stuff and make transformative content, whatever. What up, Rob? What's good, man? We're seeing what's going on with Street Fighter League. I was actually wondering if we're allowed to tweet about the results. They can't thought police you, man. Yeah, you can tweet results, but it's just any of the content. They said that they will, if you try to put a clip or a picture, try to take things down. Inside info is also that they were telling the players also, hey, don't take photos or videos and leak them out at the venue during the pay-per-view. Look at the production here. They're trying to give Boost some aura. The Concrete Wolf? What's going on with the nostril, man? What are you implying there? El Androide. Yo, dude, all the production budget went into Street Fighter League. Are you kidding me? Jeez. All the budget went here. This is why Capcom Cup is pay-per-view. How come I didn't get a translation? Because you gotta just know what it is. Japan will learn English for MenaRD out of respect. Oh shit, hold on. Wait, what happened here? What's happening here? What is happening? The Beast! The Beast! Hey, listen, whenever they're in doubt, whenever production goes wrong, all they need to do is drop this graphic. Shit's going wrong on stream. Commentators caught picking their nose, biting into a sandwich, whatever. A cameraman trips and falls while holding the camera. Just cut you the Beast, Daigo. Attack on heavy tank. This ain't translating. Attack on heavy tank. Korean Goldfinger? We need to combine this with Boost. Korean Goldfinger. Reject the limits. Yeah, these aren't translating as well, are they? Okay. Reject the limits with the Korean Goldfinger.
guys so stoic. Look at Fudo. Like, hey, man, what you want to eat after this? Yo, we'll figure it out after this match.
Daigo's just along for the ride, man. He almost doesn't even look like he fits with them.
Yo, people love it. Yo, I like how as soon as SFL or the guy, as soon as SFL gets in the building packs up. I love it. This is what it's all about. You want to not only
It almost looks like he has gray in the beard on the chin. Is he rocking the little chin patch, the soul patch? Or am I seeing artifacts in the stream?
The jackets are sick. Daigo looking like it's just another day of work to him. Did you see his face? He was like, okay, yeah, I got this. I've done this before.
Those are some steep steps, man.
I don't even know.
That could be. This could be the end of Team Rejects right here. Those are some steep steps up to that stage.
How long has Daigo been here? I don't even know.
Jeez.
30 years?
Yeah, careful, Unks. That's what I'm saying. Okay. I think that's enough. Is there anything hype after that? Okay, I'm gonna skip through this.
Player. Oh no, he's time. That's usually
Woo, we're skipping a lot. Where do the games begin? Okay, Team Bandits sit down. Okay, wow, they even have the sound effects.
I think it was against Riddles. I'm not too sure. Maybe it was Riddles, but it was one of the matches.
I'm not gonna lie, I fuck with that. At that point, commentator, you have to be like, "Oh, damn, Bandits locked in." Bring. Okay, that's kind of hype.
And Mena came through and he came from calm, and then Cowboy went right back.
I like the sound effects when they finally lock in.
I like their mentality, just keeping that energy high. There it is, of course, Christine. Oh, okay, he's on the extra just in case. Who's going first is going to be Kaba. I like that. That guy was very strong.
I'm a weeb because I like the sound effects. It's kind of hype.
Then we got Boost with the Terry Bogardi in a way going second.
It's when you're waiting for them to lock in. Now you know.
I'm gonna have to say.
Okay, so if you guys don't know the format for Street Fighter League, the away team is forced to do this. They're forced to send up the order of their team first so that the opposing team has the opportunity to counter pick. It's always a race here to, what is it, 30 points, I believe. So the first two matches are bet first to 2 worth 10 points. The third match is the most important, worth 20. In the case where one team wins the first two matches to get 20 points, and then the other team wins the first to 3 to get 20 points, you're going to have a 20-point tied. That ends up going to the tiebreaker 10-point match at the end. That's how it works out. So you always end up playing the first 3 matches no matter what. And in case of a tie, you go to the last match.
Ryu earlier as well. You might like the Ryu.
So, against Kaba in the first match, we will send Mr. Juicy Joe.
Yep.
They're counterpicking Kaba. Kaba got double jeopardied by Yon Angel with the JP matchup. So Kaba cannot escape the JP matches. Okay, they actually... This is literally... The production was not good for Capcom Cup. Like, they did not up the ante for the production for Capcom Cup groups. This is actually kind of crazy. This is where all of the budget went. Maybe they kind of needed the $40. They actually spent $20 million on production for this, and then realized, oh shit, how do we afford this? Help, how do I budget my esport event? Yeah, they're going with the augmented reality setup. Oh my god, downtime. Okay, finally a match.
The SFL World Championships 2025. Day 1, we got Juicy Joe, Ninjas in Pajamas, taking on Bandits' own Kaba.
Beautiful early jump in from Kaba.
Kaba is tired of JP.
Yeah, I love it. You could be aggressive early on against JP. It's not like he got too many resources, and what's a crouch and fierce?
Oh, just goes into burnout immediately. I mean, he's burnt, man. Can he find his way out of the corner? Oh, that's an early stun, and it counter hits, so he's going to get a decent amount of damage on this loop. Yeah, not going to kill, so just takes the meterless knockdown. Nice. Solid start to Kaba here. Unless I enjoy your YouTube videos. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Glad you enjoy them. Hey, JoJo. You want to watch Juicy Joe versus Kaba? Up.
Again, just playing the projectile.
Look, it's the JP Gao matchup. You watched this last time too, I remember. Came here last time too versus Kaba versus Yon Angel. So now it's Juicy Joe. Juicy Joe is on Team Ninja's in pajamas. They counterpick Kaba there.
I like that.
Here, say hi.
Let's go. The departure. Where we going? Where's your gates? Where's your flight?
Yeah, I ate all the food. If you came here for food, you're not getting it.
Cut through the wind, but we still get
You're not getting any.
Joe. More departure. Wow. Throwing those resources out there with the EX departure. Excuse me, the ODs. I keep messing that up.
Okay.
The stand fist.
Your nails are a little sharp right now. We got to get those trimmed. Oh, pick up off the spike.
The hell?
Juicy Joe just tied up the first game of the set, JoJo.
Both rounds have been
He just tied it up.
First round was Kaba's, second round was Juicy Joe's.
So 10 points is important. That's the start. That's the start of an ending for somebody's team, and if they don't got those points to match up.
All right, he had enough of that.
I wouldn't mind seeing the stretch out to see
He had enough of that.
I know they want to finish their play early on. Kaba, here we go. 3 balls at play. Juicy Joe, 3 balls at play. Low on the drive gate side of things, so he's definitely trying to sit back and relax until he touches grass again.
Yeah, he just comes to observe the situation sometimes and then dips. He likes to make sure he can observe the front door mostly to keep, you know, the premises secure. It's a pretty tough job, pretty important. He's got to keep watch 24/7. Oh, he knows the matchup. Wake up level 1 on the attempt to set up the OD portal. Can he force the burnout? No, he's an Australian Shepherd.
Yeah, I think he's just looking for some buttons right now just to burn him out.
Oh, level 2. How do you get burnt out? Take your choice. No! I think Kaba tried to get a little, like, sneaky with it. I think he wanted to bait a drive reversal and punish. But Juicy Joe blocked and then jumped, and Kaba went to the booms after. Yeah, maybe he could have just, like, gone for the burnout directly.
Listen, I've been messing up the phase 2 pass off, and I've been calling it top 16 this whole time. You know, we humans, we make mistakes, man. So much going on in real time, so we're not really tripping. We just here to enjoy the vibe of Shaw at home. Juicy Joe gave him that one jump.
Does he bark with an Australian accent? Australian Shepherds are Californians.
And I'm going to give you one jump, depending on the scenario. But most of the time, I'm going to stay grounded. But yeah, this game very dangerous to tech, man. Like I said before, the delay techs can get...
Apparently, the history of the Australian Shepherd is that they're bred in California. The name is just a lie. Just branding. Is that whiskey you drinking? My plastic cup of water? I wish! I do have some Japanese whiskey. Just sitting. From when we went to Japan, sitting in the pantry.
Close range though, within the mid-range. There's a medium punch just in case Kaba did try to advance forward there.
He go slowly but surely, gets him where he wants him. Kaba, full control, got Juicy Joe in the rope though with the perfect parry. So close to the round.
Oh, okay. Baited the neutral jump.
That is big damage, immediately departure. Flash kick.
Okay, Kaba did not want any of that.
You only get one.
He didn't want any of that.
Kaba was willing to bank on.
I feel like Kaba might get 2. I feel like, yeah, I've seen Kaba hit it multiple times.
Nice spike. Through the boom pressure. Too sharp of an angle to flash kick, but Kaba gets a perfect parry after. Ouch. Oh. He's swinging, dude. Double bazooka knee? Kaba's like, I will approach. Yeah, this is tough now. This is tough. He's got a level 1 to potentially, like... Oh, okay, never mind. This is really not good. You are dead, and if you're not dead, you're chipped. Yeah. That was not a good spot to be in.
Even if it doesn't kill you, you end up in that situation where you're full screen again, you're going to get chipped out.
That is not a good spot to be in.
No way around it, indeed. It's kind of crazy years of watching Guile play that you got a character that can actually tame Guile from full screen as well.
What's up, bud? You're back? I got nothing for you.
There we go. Box him in the perfect parry.
What do you think? What do you think I got?
For the block stun, or at least the unperfect parry, but that has been super clean here for Juicy Joe. Oh, nice.
Nice upside down kick, knockdown.
Yeah, you know, roundhouse, ice. Like that? Shout out to Chung.
Wow, that was actually tough to block. That was cross up to same side with the spike. Good block from Kaba on that. Crashing MK from JP into perfect parry.
Giving a mileage. Oh, whipping the ghost, trying to get the parry.
Joe's about to build another meter for another Labushka. We might see that come out very, very soon.
Kaba's holding on for dear life, man. He's had so many perfect parries. Oh my god. Snapping the portal and still parrying your boom for full screen.
Kaba might try to snipe out any sort of ghost with a level 1, maybe dash up level 1.
This is looking rough. And then level 2 on the side of Juicy Joe just for when he feels like it. DI there. That was interesting. That was interesting. Okay, he forced a burnout. Could he take advantage of it, though? The wall isn't there. Does he go for it again? Level 2, but he's whiffing a knee. Drive rush in! He finds a drive rush. Crouching medium punch to DI. Snipes the gap, and that's a huge meter expenditure for Juicy Joe. But that said, he's still going to probably build another level 2 during this round.
Well, see, here's the thing. It's not too much block stun, right, initially. So, you know, he got a little more pocket. So if it was a target combo to Labushka, definitely big danger. But I like that from Juicy Joe. He really had
if you guys actually want to watch the top 16, it will not be here. So if you guys want to boot up into Battle Hub, apparently the spot's open for that. I will not be streaming it myself. I'll be checking out some Street Fighter League. And I'll check out Capcom Cup in 10 days. That's going to be my plan, in case people are tuning in here expecting there to be top 16.
It might be big boots into the level 2, depending on the scenario, but I think Kaba's trying to go for the kill, so he's going to build that meter for the level 3.
Yeah, Juicy Joe in the yellow, though, so they're both looking to burn each other out, both with their own level 2s. Nice blocks.
Oh, he blocked that whole thing out? Oh, just to get hit, just to get put into the DI stun at the very end. All that defense for nothing, man. Oh, wait a minute. Joe kind of messed up here. Big shimmy. Is he going to spend level 3? I think you level 3, right? I think you just level 3. Yes. Wait a minute. Okay. Juicy Joe still has level 1. It won't kill. Do you just go for a quick DI? Oh, he goes all the way in for the grab. He finds the drive rush medium. What a comeback from Kaba. Okay, hold on. We got a set. Oh, everyone's trying to chat with their friends in between games here.
Onslaught of offense. Patient offense, I would say.
Brother, if I say no spoilers in the stream title for day 3, what makes me think I want you to spoil the ongoing top 16? Come on now. Please think. I might have to end the stream. If people start popping off and using this as a de facto chat room, I might have to leave this running and not look at the stream chat, because the whole point is I don't want to be spoiled. It's supposed to be more of a haven for people who are not going to get spoiled. If I wanted to watch Capcom Cup live right now, I would.
That kick down the door. I lost my keys. There it is, going for the counter hit. And we back on the grass side of things. However, the level 2 is available on the side of Juicy Joe. Oh, the wake up level 1 side. Oh, let me tell you what time it is.
Nice conversion. Damn, Kaba in the lead suddenly. He brought it all the way back. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end the stream is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I won't finish Street Fighter League. And I might just end this stream because, even in Battle Hub, I don't really feel like watching it in Battle Hub because I'm not going to finish the whole thing, and I'm just going to spoil part of it for myself. So I feel like I'd rather just watch the whole thing when I can, when it goes live. I'm not going to stay up all night. I'm not going to be able to finish it. So one of those things where I just kind of feel like, at this point, I might as well just watch it next time.
And there's a lot that he can do, exactly. A lot of layers behind it. He can just drive rush through nothing, really.
Flash kick did not autocorrect there, unfortunate for Kaba.
Do it. Oh, really?
There's no way you can avoid the results for 10 entire days. No, I'm probably not gonna, but it's just the unfortunate reality of the situation that Capcom wants it to be spoiled.
Good spacing, Joe. failed attempts here from Kaba on that.
There's zero chance I'm not going to get spoiled. I understand that.
Well, in this set right here.
And we see the pattern here, right? Because we were talking about earlier.
This is what it is.
The portal is out. We see Kaba likes drive rushing forward. Juicy Joe set up that portal and backdash immediately to bait out the drive rush.
Correct.
Beautiful.
Is Capcom Cup over? The free part, yeah.
Jump in, wow, the trade. Back throw, yes. Just to cut off a little bit of that real estate on the side of Kaba, but he don't mind.
If you don't mind me asking, I read online that you argued about removing spots for South America. I want to hear it from you, not some online bullshitters. It's fine if you don't want to answer. Yeah, unfortunately, there's been this narrative that like I've been arguing specifically for removing spots from certain regions when there's been a long discussion for years about me saying I prefer having a point-based tour. And, you know, that gets misconstrued as me saying I want to remove spots specifically from specific people. Whereas I just am concerned that the online-only format of doing World Warrior Online leads to significantly less interest from viewership because people do not like watching the disconnected online regions. And therefore, the entire tour suffers in popularity, and it makes me concerned about the success of the entire structure in itself when no one watches for the entire season. Whereas offline events have that. But, you know, there's difficulty for that to have access to people from all regions. I would rather Capcom make an effort to put more tournaments offline in regions where people can't travel out of and try to build in that direction. That's what I would like. Because there's clearly a disconnect between the engagement of audiences when there's an offline event versus online. At this point, I just don't engage in it because I don't know what I can do. I don't know what I can do. It makes me sad that people think that I think that way, but I would like to promote the tour. I like to promote Street Fighter Esports, and I want success and access for as many people as possible. So I don't know. I feel like at this point, I've talked past certain people for over a year now, and it's not worth engaging.
But now we're going to have to see who Ninjas in Pajamas is going to send up against Boost Lee. So they're pointing around,
I would appreciate Capcom doing things to allow people to qualify online and then get to more offline events during the season before Capcom Cup.
I don't know, Angry Bird's kind of sitting back right now. Phenom kind of moved forward. There's this...
We'll see.
You see Phenom kind of fidgeting over there?
On the, his reaction... What was in Mena's mind when he was like, yo, you know, getting reinvited into the SFL and really had to sit there and be like, okay, who do I want on my team? Kaba, no-brainer. That's my number 2.
So wait, the first 3 days were free to watch and the final day is pay-per-view? Yeah. That's what they decided on.
Okay. Now it's going to be a little shaky. Chris, the data on the defense. Looks like
he understands the data that you've shown him.
Yes, and his button placement is fire. Already conditioning the first, collecting the data on the defense. Looks like
Phenom Boost. That cannot be making them good money. You underestimate how many fans in Japan are probably going to be paying for this. I definitely think they're going to make money short term, 100%.
The tap parry, the backdash, and then the wake up immediate jab there.
100%. There it is, hallways. That's what I feel like he's saying, hallways. That's not what he's really saying. Okay, the power wave, I should say.
Power wave, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, what's hallway?
It just sounds like he's saying hallways. Oh, and we got that level 2. Yes, that should be a
nice conversion. I should have went when it was in Hollywood. Capcom Cup?
Backbreaker.
I gotta say, the Capcom Cup in Hollywood was not that good. It was not a great venue.
I don't think it really does much.
Doing it in Japan is definitely great because the audience is crazy. The scale of it is crazy. The best Capcom Cup I went to was 2017 when they had it at the PlayStation Experience because it was at a giant convention center. It was literally the biggest stage I had seen Street Fighter played on. It was insane.
I love that for Cam. The walk back stand it's a double layer for the shimmy or the
Where's the top 16 stream? I guess that's going to be the consistent thing, right? It's on a Japanese pay-per-view network called SPWN, Spawn.
Spaced out properly. Oh, I respect it. Why not? Why not? Just to take a sip.
Yep. He wanted the animation so he could take a sip of that Red Bull.
I respect that. The optimal in and out of the game. Plus. Then went for the overhead this time, but got caught with.
I was there at 27 Captain Cup, and that was dope. Yeah, I got to. That was my first Capcom Cup in person. I got to see MenaRD win. But the ones in Hollywood were definitely it was at just a random bar club venue, and it was not big enough, and it was not hype enough for that. So it was definitely lacking in that sense. So this venue is obviously the best, and when you do it in Japan, you get enough outpouring of support to actually fill this giant stadium. So I think that's a good move for sure. The scale of it, watching it in this venue in Japan is amazing.
Yes, he was expecting the dry rush there, so a little too early on the dry reversal, but beautiful whip punish.
I like that. Holding the ghost hat, Terry Bogard. Love the dunk.
Probably fishing for some sort of button, nothing there. There's a low forward dry rush again.
So many dumb questions today. I don't think it's a dumb question to question what's going on with the Capcom Cup. I think it's dumb that it's pay-per-view. This is what Capcom has created. They've created this environment where people started following along all 3 days, and then suddenly it's absent from the platforms they were watching it on. Not everyone is like super locked in and are following things on Twitter and things like that, right? So this is what Capcom wanted. Why more Japan audience than anywhere else? It's just bigger in Japan. I can imagine you could get a good audience, and you can get a good one in America. Just the venue needs to support it. They kept cheaping, kind of going a little cheap on the venues after PlayStation Experience or Capcom Cup. Like when Uma won Capcom Cup at that small-ass venue in Hollywood, it's just like, dude, you gave this guy $1 million in this tiny-ass venue. It just doesn't even feel hype. But you could probably get away with it in China, Brazil. I think Capcom Cup in Brazil would be crazy. The Battle Hub stream has commentary? Oh, interesting. Is that an accident? They're going to cut it off when they realize? I don't know why they said it wouldn't have commentary.
It's not a bad choice considering that they lose and they resource trying to get some big damage.
I like the trade of buttons here, either on block or whatnot. They're both swinging at each other, whether it be light or medium punches. Pretty even right now. There's a stand jab coming out from
They can make back a ton of money by cutting the prize in half. Yeah. It's still crazy that they give $1 million to first place alone, and then scraps everybody else.
I don't know if we try to space out a bait out of strong or just a DP, a bad place DP. Speaking of which, good anti-air.
You just hear Ryan doing the intro. That'll have commentary. I mean, like I said, it's still really cool that they have that feature. I'm glad that is definitely a feature they need to leverage more. Not as an excuse to do pay-per-view for normal broadcast, but as a way to just get people inside the game to experience it and to get integrated into the tournament scene. So I think that is a great feature. That should have been there from the beginning. More for like the casual viewers or the avatar role players who are like, what's this? Or just to feel more immersive into the scene, kind of like a virtual watch party. I think that's a great feature to have. Powman 3000, thanks for the gifted sub.
That's a throw and a half.
I like the walk of jab that they're doing. It's going really, really well for both of them, actually.
Yeah, it's just to stuff out the medium ranges, right, to get those easy counter hits. That's what's so beautiful about walking in and out, right, so you can get those whiff punches that you want. Oh, he's going for it. Heavily scaled. He's not going to die, but Phenom is cool with this position here due to the fact that he has so much real estate behind him. He doesn't really have to worry about a drive.
I think 500K for first is probably plenty. I think that's pretty good. I think 500K for first is definitely pretty good. It's just crazy how little they give to the rest of the top 8.
Oh my God, he's a burnout. Still, how you going to find these pockets to avoid?
Nice chip sequence.
That was the best thing he could have done because even
The Battle Hub's stream is 4K and smooth? Really? Interesting. I'm probably going to check it out when I wrap up the stream here. I'm going to boot it up and see if I can just look at it just to get a feel for it. But I don't want to watch it tonight. I'm not going to do an all-nighter. So I'd rather just watch it when it comes out.
I mean, it wasn't burnout, so he definitely didn't have like.
But I want to see how the feature actually operates.
He was actually close to home in terms of touching grass, but no, but you are right though. That could have been a scenario for sure if you did get the drive gauge early on. Now the answer back.
While we wait for finals, what up, Say Jam? Yeah. I'm not going to do an all-nighter to watch in the Battle Hub. As long as I'm not too busy, you know, playing Alex, doing something else, to actually watch what happens at Capcom Cup.
More stand jabs. Okay.
That's what we need. We're going down it. We're going to wait for our turn. These guys, they know how to share.
I'm watching it, and it's not 4K. They're trying to make it look like an actual screen, like a football scoreboard. Interesting.
I think this is what we're going to condition with early on.
Okay, weird.
He knew he was going to jump. Another one.
Yeah, a lot of people are reporting issues. I figured it'd be super buggy. Like, I would be losing my mind trying to use this feature. Audio lag is pretty bad. Oh, no. I am not good with audio lag. That's a huge pet peeve of mine.
Nope, I am not going to tech.
Yep. He was trying to be very disciplined, and unfortunately gave up that round. But again, this is Phenom. This is a guy who command grabbed Daigo 5
You can still have the $1 million tagline by just saying it's a $1 million tournament. That's what Esports World Cup does. Every time this example comes up about using the $1 million prize as a way to get headlines, I agree for sure that's the purpose of it. But also keep in mind, how many of you think that the Esports World Cup gives away $1 million?
Beautiful stand liking placement. Are we going to see a throw loop of our
Esports World Cup is a $500,000 grand prize, I believe. The prize pool is $1 million, but they still use the advertising lingo of saying the $1 million tournament. So that still gets the message across. Like, people get it. Like, it immediately communicates that you can still use the buzzword of $1 million. Because every time I've talked about that, the people in the chat are like, "What? I thought it was $1 million. I thought it was $1 million." Like, no, it's not $1 million for first place. 300,000, yeah, even less.
Plenty of life though. In the orange, Phenom in the corner. Let's see how Phenom is.
I thought it was $1 million. Yeah, exactly. Every single time I talk about this point, that always happens. People in the chat are like, "Oh, I thought it was $1 million," because it still has $1 million in prizing, but it's just a lot of money for first place, and they have a much better split. Nice pickup, Jesus Christ. That was very good.
Oh, we're going to tie this up. We do have a defensive option. However, we have 3 balls to play with on the side of Phenom.
Phenom, do you have the reaction? I think he tried the super there. GG. The boost is loose. He's too good. So who are they sending up against Mena? They put Phenom down. It's going to be Angry Bird or Big Bird. Big Bird did just beat Mena, right? It's going to be a Capcom Cup group run back. Angry Bird. Okay.
2014 format. Really Dominican. Fire. Man, yo, the FGC.
Okay.
This was the guy man in his own right.
Birds have been giving the Bull some trouble. Oh, he's going Akuma. Okay. And now with Akuma also gives MenaRD a decent amount of trouble.
Everybody just brings smoke to him, you know?
I mean, isn't Akuma just a fruit dealer?
Yeah.
A fruit stand.
Hey, you know what? We still up for a good challenge.
Overhead blocked.
This is a classic right here. Oh, almost with the whip punish. Wow, beat the dive kick demon flip. Angry Bird showing no signs of being scared. I'm gonna wake up with this. Yo,
drop the combo, but it's okay. We're gonna drive rush in.
All right, the corner carry. Oh, Adam and Flame spacing it out too. Wow, the trade on the 8-8. Man, they are so aggro. They're playing so fast right now.
Yeah.
Oh, ridiculous.
What?
That's a finish.
Yeah, that pickup was crazy.
Thanks for the coverage, Brian. Loving it. Do you think
thank
Capcom
you.
is treating Capcom Cup as a profit center instead of a marketing investment now? Because those two strategies lead to totally different decisions.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I think it's just structural within the company. They created a separate esports department that is judged based on their own profit and loss, and therefore now they have incentives to try to make money on their own, completely independent of the sales and profit and loss margins of the actual game itself. So it's structural.
Oh,
That's been known. That was confirmed when the original discussion about pay-per-view popped off, and it was confirmed that the esports department is now separate. Whereas in Street Fighter V and before, it was Matsumoto and Nakayama as the devs and hybrid esports team. They made the game and they ran the esports. But during Street Fighter VI, as the company grew and the size of the team grew, they created the esports division to be entirely separate. So they managed the events in the Capcom Pro Tour entirely separate from the dev team. And they are judged independently of how the game performs. And therefore, that leads to structural, systemic incentives for them to make a money on Capcom Cup, even if Capcom Cup does its job of growing the cultural awareness of Street Fighter, of esports, driving DLC sales, driving engagement. And maybe that would actually be a net positive and gain in terms of profit. They're independent. It also explains why there's not like an incentive for like DLC sales related to the tour and other engagements of like things in game connected to the professional circuit as well. So yeah, it's structural. Now that the esports team needs to earn their paycheck and justify their employment based on their own balance sheet, they need to make money now, or else they will lose their jobs. So I blame whoever created this incentive structure that doesn't make sense for the consumers. So it's short-term gain over long-term growth.
Ready with every single sort of anti-air possible thus far. Counter hit slide.
DI?
Big starter as well. The double roundhouse is going to take the throw. Oh, trying to catch the jump back. That's why you see that roundhouse from Angry Bird. He's trying to jump back, fade away Blanca ball.
Big jumping.
And Mena just has a good read on Angry Bird's timing right now, whether it be for the fireball or for buttons that jump in.
Curious to know what the pay-per-view viewership is. We'll probably get a report on this in the Capcom quarterly financial report, and I suspect it to be very good. The Street Fighter League World Finals was pay-per-view. In case you guys, I've been repeating this over and over, but you know, there's new people in the stream. Street Fighter League World Finals or Street Fighter League Japan Finals is pay-per-view, and they've been doing pay-per-view for a while now, and that was reported in the financial report as an overwhelming success and their biggest attendance in terms of pay-per-view so far. And the Japan audience is way bigger than the rest of the world, and they culturally like spending money on this stuff. So I suspect this will definitely be successful, at least short term, in terms of getting sales.
That was certainly mezclas.
Mix-ups, yes. Mucho.
Mucho mezclas.
Oh, Adam and Flame.
Okay, Angry Bird starting off aggressive this round.
I mean, it's $5, it's 2 coffee. Yeah, but for some people in some parts of the world with the currency exchange, they can't afford that. And also that means that broke teenagers and kids who want to be inspired by young players like Blas and, you know, players like NotPedro, if they made it through and all that, aren't going to be able to afford to watch it. Because I know that for a fact that when I was a broke high school kid with zero income, no debit or credit card, I would not have been tuning into EVO and showing my friends fighting games, and all of us ending up playing Marvel vs. Capcom when we finally could, being inspired by that. That's 6 sales you lost out on right there, putting up a pay-per-view wall. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I get what you're saying. I would give Capcom money if I could, but that's missing the forest for the tree. Like, that's not the point, you know. It's about growing the awareness of the esports scene.
He good. Oh no! Now that is going to put him in a sticky situation. Flipping the table. There you go. I was about to say.
He reset it to the overhead too. Okay. All right.
So, I mean,
he expected the block.
There's so many other ways to monetize, and Capcom is sitting on a gold mine that they refuse to extract money from because they refuse to put out content. It's very strange. It's very strange.
Oh my God, I feel so sorry.
Look at the damage. And it's still continuing.
Yo, you gotta see how Sherry's pointing at the screen right now. I was like, yo, bro, look. Oh no.
Oh my God.
Damn, MenaRD.
Perfect KO from Mena to
mauled Angry Bird. Why they sent out Angry Bird? They thought it would work. You can't. Hindsight's 2020, man. They thought it would work.
So I'm starting to realize maybe I'm late to the party.
Yeah, I don't really know what they're playing for though.
Your team is the original figure.
Long we've known each other. Right now,
Bandits versus Reject. I definitely want to see that though. So Reject is away. Lashar, Tokido, Fudo, Daigo. Are they putting up? They're gonna put up MenaRD versus Fudo, aren't they? So that to me speaks that they think Fudo is still the best shot versus Mena. But he's sticking with Ed? Okay, they're putting Chris T against Lashar.
Fasting all day, you know when you fast, your smell is like multiplied by 3. Like you can smell food like 3 streets away.
Hamburgers over there.
You're like, yeah, someone's eating popcorn on row 7, seat 6.
Our streamers are at least allowed to do a watch party without showing the event, just like commentary. You can't stop someone from not showing any audio or visuals of the stream and talking alongside it. Like there's nothing to actually claim. So yeah, you can do that if you wanted to. As long as you don't put any audio, any video, then yeah, of course you can do that for sure. Like, who wants to watch that? Some people like it. I mean, people would watch it for sure. People who also paid for the pay-per-view would tune into that. You can put the timer, though? No? I think they said anything. You know, that was the rules for Street Fighter League rebroadcasting, Street Fighter League Japan. But I think for the pay-per-view, it's nothing. Don't show anything. The timer is just when they allow that, when they put those guidelines for Street Fighter League Japan, where you only show this part of the screen with the timer. That's so that you can synchronize your POV with the streamer so that they're in sync. Which is basically them saying, "Hey, you cannot stream our events." But for Capcom Cup pay-per-view, they're saying their language is, "Don't show shit, or we will use our power to try to get it taken down." For the enjoyment of our paying customers. Because the paying customers won't enjoy it if you watch it too. What time does pay-per-view start? Right now. Lashar's conversions are too good, man.
With punish though, towards the ground team hand stops, of course, maximize the Oki in the quarter carry. Empty throw.
I love that. Ooh, the back back though. Get away from
uh-oh. Shin Dream. Oh, he dropped it. Uh-oh. Lashar, Lego. Rare Shin Dream drop. It's crazy to say that it's rare for him to drop that. He almost got the double DP. That's the benefit of Ed's DP. Slow, but can actually hit behind his head. Oh, you're dead. Run, Tatsu starter. Oh, he had to spend it. I don't know if he could have got slightly more optimal with the level 2 route, but he's ensuring the round drop, or the round win.
Showing that we got a game right now between these two. Chris T versus Leshar.
Are these older matches? I'm not watching Capcom Cup live. No, this is the previous day that I missed. This is Street Fighter League. If I'm trying to make it clear in the title. This is not top 16 of Capcom Cup. I hope I am not clickbaiting people. This is, if you're trying to watch Capcom Cup, this is not it live. This is not top 16. This is day 3. Top 16 is day 4.
Leshar is not pressing any button. Leshar very risk averse as always. Just wait in the corner, trying to whip punish, but Chris
low forward run confirm.
To put the opener into the corner. OD Jinrai to get a bit more damage on this. And now he's trying to keep his opponent in the corner.
Chris T will have a lot of experience in this matchup, by the way. I mean, he had to qualify over players like Chris CCH. Nice confirm. What game are we playing right now? Okay, wait a minute. First game to Chris T over Lashar. Over Lego. Y'all are getting kicked every few minutes. Yeah, I had a feeling there would be a lot of technical issues.
Tired of waiting, sending Christine to the corner. Recognize that playing neutral is a threat. Gets an opponent that excels at that mid-range. Christine gets the back throw. It's his own, but we only whiff a light. Can't really whiff punish that on reaction.
Easier space out those.
Lashar trying to get too cute with it, man. He tried to whip punish into DP to save the bar, but nice backdash on that. He's gonna spend level 2, right? Does he Shin Dream just cuz? Nah. Sometimes being optimal is doing the easy combo.
Let's go. Bomb taken for the shot. Important one, of course. You want the first 10 points. You want to reward the first 10 points for your team.
That is everything, right? Like, especially in a team-based game.
Yeah.
For your team members that they picked the right one.
Oh, backdash into whiff punish on the heavy kick. I love seeing backdash being used to force out whiffs. DP?
As well. Lashar is slowly but surely asserting dominance. Kristatarian lower on life. Lashar needs that one opening to close that immaculate run.
Solid perfect from Lashar. Getting a little bit of a download on the rhythm. Oh, he actually got the backdash flicker bait on a DI. That's rare with the Hurtbox nerfs. Oh man, he's teching. Uh-oh. Download. Nice challenge. Okay, Christy gets the knockdown. Ooh, little reset to the back throw.
Lashar in the corner, and now he's trying to keep the pressure on, but watch out for the range. The drive rush is going to work.
That's why I want to carry, staying on his toes.
Nice crouching heavy kick placement. Are they running all the way through top 16 today? We get in the winner? Dude, yes, today's the final day of Capcom Cup, man. This is it. Today's top 16 to over. The next day is Street Fighter League World Finals, just like last year. That's the same schedule they did last year. They do Saturday Capcom Cup and then Sunday Street Fighter League. So it's over after today. They've been pushing Street Fighter League as the finale for 2 years now. Run Tatsu. Is he going to spend level 3 here? Oh, he doesn't spend it. Stagger jab. Uh-oh. Okay, does he have a Shin Dream? It's the pull out. Yeah. That's Shin Dream. Dash. Shin Dream runs out the burnout timer, pushes all the way to the corner. Mad damage, good block on the overhead. But you're dead.
And there we go. We go straight to that big level 3. Kristatarian using
final.
Forced at the level 3 from Chris T, though. Yo, final round here, Chris T, Lashar. Oh my god. DP behind the head. Yeah, that's unique to Ed. Hit confirm on the target combo, level 2. Oh, Lashar's kind of cooking right now. Empty jump. Empty throw. Nice parry on the Jinrai. It's going to set up another save jump situation. GG. Damn, with a perfect. Gets the baits. Lashar takes it over Christie. Close one, close one. Close one. Top 16 is about to start. Okay, guys, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking there's zero chance you guys are going to be able to keep it together because it's clear that you guys want like a chat room to hang out in. You're going to spoil it for me and other people. I think I'm going to end the stream. Y'all can hang out in the chat, and talk shit in the chat, in the Twitch chat offline, do your thing. I think I'm going to pack it up now for all people who are trying to watch spoiler-free and for myself. I will probably boot up Battle Hub and see if I can get in just to see what it looks like. But other than that, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. If you're watching the top 16, enjoy it. Thanks for tuning in to everybody who watched my POV this weekend. I will not be streaming any more Capcom Cup. I may watch it when it comes out on the VODs. We might do a watch party then. I'm not sure yet. But otherwise, that's the end of the Capcom Cup experience on my end with you guys. Otherwise, so once again, thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. You guys made it more fun for me. Hopefully, I made it a little bit more fun for you as well. And that's about it for me. Take care, guys.